Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Naruto has the strongest Saiyan form in Dragon Ball. Before I start, please support for more amazing content and do consider subscribing to my channel and share this video with your friends. This is written by RANDOMWRITER21 and link in the description and support writer. Let's start the video. Chapter 1. Saiyan's Rebirth. Amabunta, I need you to hold on to Kyuubi for me while I prepare the seals. Minato orders, glancing at his son Naruto, I deeply regret what I must do, my son. I know I want the village to see you as a hero, but I fear that the latter will happen. Amabunta dodges a swipe from Kyuubi, but the claws manage to swipe at his right eye, leaving a deep gash. Luckily the eye was okay, damn it. I am trying my best, Minato, but I fear for your son. What will the villagers do once word gets out about him being a Jinchuriki? Minato keeps on doing hand signs, while Bunta dodges another slash from Kyuubi. I know what you mean, Bunta, sigh. I only hope that he lives the life he deserves. Alright, I just finished the hand signs, so get in close. Hi Gamma, Bunta says, jumping and slamming his body down on the Kyuubi, making it roar in agony as it struggles to get free. Minato glances at his son and village one final time. Kushina Haim, I will meet you soon, and to my son, may your life be full of happiness and one of adventure. Dead demon consuming seal. The figure of the Shinigami appears behind Minato, whom thrusts his right hand forward, piercing both Kyuubi and his souls, and proceeded to drag them out. The Kyuubi thrashed and roared in agony. Minato quickly turned and made the 8 trigram seal and 4 symbol seal on Naruto's stomach that was somehow sleeping peacefully during the whole ordeal. Once done, he placed his left hand on his son's stomach and sealed the yang half of Kyuubi within Naruto, while the Shinigami got the yin half. While Minato was doing the seals, a conversation between gods happened, Kami and Shinigami. Shinigami-sama, I sense a latent gene within the child, that of an ancient race. I looked at the boy's future, and it is not good. He will be beaten and also an outcast for most of his life, due to having the Kyuubi inside him. Shinigami interrupts Kami, why must you meddle in my affairs? Let the child know pain and leave him be, hell, it might be better for him in the long run. Damn it. You don't understand. Do you even know what that gene is? Shinigami, take a guess. I don't give a damn about the child, all I care about is getting 2 souls today. Kami becomes frustrated. The gene he is holding is one of the Saiyan race and… Shinigami interrupts yet again, the Saiyans. How? Those monkeys went extinct thousands of years ago. Yes, but the gene kept on getting passed down to the point where only trace amounts were left, hence why the power was lost to history, but now we have the chance to start their race anew, a chance to gain a protector of this world. Shinigami sighs, seeing that Minato is almost done, and decides, alright, since Minato is almost done here, I am going to agree, but I fear there might be consequences to your actions. Kami laughs, I could care less about the consequences, all I care about is this child's future. If only she knew that the action she takes today will change the entire history of the elemental nations. Once Minato is done, I will awake his gene. I am not sure what it will do to the child, as I have not seen a Saiyan in so many years. Minato gets done with the seal, and Shinigami replies, it is done, Kami, so get to work. Minato, I must take you now, say your last goodbyes, but do not worry about your son, Kami has plans for him. Minato is first in shock that Kami would intervene, but then smiles a sincere smile, thank you, Kami, goodbye everyone, I will miss all of you. The Shinigami evaporates into thin air, while at the same time Gamabunta sheds tears for the fallen hero, then dispels to tell the toads the grave news. Minato's body hits the ground, a smile adorns his face even in death. At this point Sarutobi goes over to Minato's body and shakes his head and sighs with tears coming out, why Minato, why do the jutsu yourself when I knew it as well? You had much to live for and I am an old man waiting for death. He reaches down and closes the Yondame's eyes, then goes over to Naruto to pick him up, but soon jumps back in wonder at what is happening. The blue aura explodes around Naruto's figure, making him levitate in midair. At first nothing happens, but then Sarutobi noticed that his once bright blonde hair started to turn black, his eyes that were once a piercing sapphire blue changed into black, almost onyx-like, near his butt a tail of a monkey appeared. Naruto, what has happened to you, what will you become? Sarutobi thought, but realized that he needed to hold a council meeting to inform everyone of what transpired today. Another world. Goku and Vegeta are flying around aimlessly looking for something to do, but then a tug on their mind halts them in their tracks. Kakarot, are you feeling what I am feeling? Goku nods, how can a Saiyan be alive? It is impossible. We have been dead for over 1,000 years. Vegeta, do you think someone managed to tap into their hidden potential? Vegeta thinks it could be possible but highly unlikely as the gene for it would be too diluted. A new voice speaks up, a voice of beauty that demanded respect. Maybe I can explain. Goku and Vegeta turn to see a female about 5'6" dressed in holy robes with shoulder-length whitish blonde hair. Her eyes were a sparkling emerald green. Who the hell are you? Vegeta remarks. Somehow I think this person knows about what we recently felt. Goku says, scratching his head in thought. You are correct on your assumptions, Goku. My name is Kami and I am the one responsible for the aura you felt, and before you ask, I did manage to awaken a Saiyan gene inside a boy named Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze. So, I don't see what this has to do with us. Vegeta quips while Goku face palms knowing what is coming next. Kami smirks. You are a bold and brash one, aren't you? Anyway, I am going to allow you to come back to life momentarily to teach Naruto the ways of a Saiyan. Vegeta's eyes widen. You want me to teach a sniveling little brat? Vegeta, that is no way to talk to a god, plus it is better than wandering around here. Plus, since when have we gone back to Earth? It has probably changed a lot since then. Vegeta growls, fine, I will help you, Kakarot. Kami smiles. Splendid, I will take you to the child now. All three vanish in a flash of white. Council chambers. I say we execute the child. A member on the civilian council yells. Shikaku Nara responds, troublesome. If you do that, Kyuubi will escape from its seal and finish its job. Enough. Screams Sarutobi, mentally cursing himself for telling about the boy's tenant. I am making it. A flash of white interrupts the meeting, which soon resides, showing Goku, Vegeta, and Kami in all their glory. Taharu stands up and slams her hands on the table. What is the meaning of this? This meeting is private and for our ears only. Kami steps forward with a smile on her face. The reason we are here is to take the child known as Naruto. She points to Naruto, who is in Sarutobi's arms. As to whom I am, my name is Kami and the two beside me will be training him. Everyone's eyes widen in shock at seeing Kami in all her glory, but an idiot from the civilian side had to speak up. I knew it. I knew Kami would kill the demon child. In an instant, Kami was on the man. She put a hand on his face, then muttered something under her breath, making the council member turn to dust. She then turns to the council. Anyone else want to age 100 years in an instant? She sends out a shock of Kai, making everyone on the verge of passing out. Everyone shakes their head. Sarutobi clears his throat. That is nice, and all, but why train a child that is only hours old? That and what is so great about Naruto that you have to intervene, Kami-sama? Silly Hokage-sama, Naruto will not train until he is 4 years old, and as to why I am interfering, that light show you saw earlier was me tweaking his genes, hence why I brought those two with me. Kami points to Goku and Vegeta. As much as I don't like it, I fear what the villagers might do to Naruto, but promise me that he will return when he is 12 years old so that he can graduate the ninja academy just like his father wanted. Sarutobi hands Kami the child while everyone watches the event in silence, as they knew not to anger Kami herself. Before you go, may I get the names of the two behind you? Kami chuckles, you will know in due time, Hokage-sama. As for Naruto, I promise that he will return, but I doubt putting him in the academy will be of any use. Jana. Kami, Goku, Vegeta, and now Naruto vanish in a flash of white. Well, this is a most unusual turn of events. Hiashi states. Troublesome, mutters Shikaku. Everyone else, even the advisors, are shell-shocked that Kami would do something to help the boy, but they knew that when he came back he would be a force to be reckoned with. Time skip 4 years later. Up in Kami's realm, Goku, Vegeta and Naruto are in the backyard of the home that she set up for them. After 4 years of growing up, it was time to start Naruto's training. Goku, Vegeta 2-san, why are we in the backyard? Naruto asks. Goku speaks up, it is time to start your training, Naruto, but I must warn you that it will be painful and extremely hard. Are you still willing to do this? Naruto's Saiyan genes kicking and he replies, yes, I want to learn to fight and protect just like you do. Vegeta laughs, it seems that his love of fighting has waked up. Oh, this is going to be fun. Goku looks at Vegeta and nods. Now Naruto, here is how your training will work for the next 8 years. This year we will work on your mental and physical abilities, the next year we will continue what you learned, but add accessing your Kai, more on that later. The third year we will focus on martial arts, Kai techniques and controlling your Kai. The fourth we will teach you to fly and continue working on better Kai techniques and martial arts. The years after that will combine all you have learned, and if you manage to finish the brutal training I will teach you a special technique of mine. Naruto is wide-eyed, then starts doing a happy dance. Yay. I can't wait to start. Vegeta chuckles, well, if you are so eager to start, do 5 laps around the house, then give me 50 push-ups and sit-ups. Naruto stops his dance and crosses his arms and humph, make me. You brat. Vegeta yells and starts to chase after Naruto, who is surprisingly fast for his age. Seeing this, Goku cannot help but laugh, it would be a long 8 years. Naruto age 5, second year of training. After a year of physical torture, as Naruto called it, he had gotten used to the weights he had, so Goku and Vegeta increased them from 10 to 20 kilos. Although he complained about it, the physical training also helped his mentality. The strict regimen was starting to change Naruto's mind, as at first he was a really hyperactive 4-year-old, but now he knew that in order to protect others from harm, he would need to continue without complaining. Eventually Goku and Vegeta thought it was time for Naruto to access his Kai. "Naruto, come sit down in front of me so I can show you something." Goku motions to Naruto. He runs over and sits down. Is it finally time to learn how to control what is it again? "Hi Naruto, and I will show you how to access it and what it can do, okay?" Naruto nods. Watch. Goku puts his hands close together and focuses. Within seconds a yellow glowing ball humming with energy appears in between his hands. Naruto watches with fascination as it magically appears, then vanishes. "Let me try." He does what Goku does and focuses, but after 2 minutes nothing happens. "What am I doing wrong?" Naruto pouts. Goku laughs. "Just concentrating is not enough, you have to feel the energy inside you, like a burning fire ready to come out. Once you feel it, pull on it and concentrate, and soon that small energy ball will appear." Naruto nods and tries again and again, but then after 10 tries he finally gets it. "Yada. I got it." The ball disappears as he loses concentration. "Oh. Good job Naruto, but that is why we will learn how to control it, soon that power will come to you naturally. Here, let me show you a demonstration on a technique you will learn from me." Goku stands up, cups his hands at his side and starts to chant. When he does, a bright blue ball appears in his hands. Kamehameha. Goku shoots his hands forward, launching a massive ball of blue energy, leaving a slight trail behind it. It looks like a comet shooting through the sky. "That was so cool. I really will be able to do that," Naruto exclaims happily. Goku sits down again. "Yes Naruto, but that is for another day. Now, keep practicing accessing your Kai and your exercises. By year's end we will increase your weights another 20 kilos. Hi Goku sensei." Naruto age 7 4th year of training. Naruto continued to improve. He started gaining muscle mass and started to look more like a mix between Goku and Vegeta, whom both noticed and began to wonder if Naruto was their descendant. While Naruto was outside practicing his martial arts katas, Goku and Vegeta was discussing something important. "When should we tell him of his parents and tenant?" Vegeta says. "Not sure, but I think Kyuubi might hinder his chances at becoming Super Saiyan and beyond, but we will see." Goku responds. Vegeta becomes confused. Why would the fox hinder his ability to transform? Is it the fact that his tenant is another energy being that has its own mind? Goku nods. "That is what I was thinking." Say Naruto transforms and the Kyuubi attempts to take over. This might be enough to disrupt his Super Saiyan state, but we cannot be sure until he meets the fox face to face. "The raid is going. How long do you think it will take him to become Super Saiyan?" Vegeta asks. He needs to be in a situation where he needs the power boost while not wanting it, so I am unsure at the moment." Before they can talk further, Naruto comes inside. "Goku, Vegeta 2-san, I got done with my training, can you teach me flying now?" Both laugh and get up from the table, motioning for Naruto to meet outside. "Now that you know how to control your Kai somewhat, flying should come easy," Vegeta tells Naruto. Goku reminds Naruto, "Remember how you accessed your Kai?" Naruto nods. "Think of that, but concentrate it to your feet," and Goku does just that and floats in the air, then sets back down. "Interesting, let's see if I can do it." Naruto concentrates and feels his Kai working through his body, but nothing happens, although Sadi pushes through and tries again and manages to levitate about a foot off the ground, but loses concentration quickly. This might take a while. Goku and Vegeta chuckle and decide to show off. Both blast into the air and start doing aerial tricks, and then, to Naruto's amazement, start sparring in midair. "I will be getting this down and be able to do what they do. I need to protect others, I need to protect Earth." Naruto thinks and gets back to learning how to fly. Naruto age 12 last year of training. Kamehameha. Naruto yells, blasting out a massive blue energy toward Goku, who stops it with his bare hands, then punches it back towards Naruto, who then retaliates by shooting a quick Kai blast, making it explode. Dust covers the area. Vegeta uses this distraction to hit Naruto in the face, launching him across the battlefield, but he was not done. Vegeta vanishes, then kicks him in his back, making him fly into the air. He vanishes again and clasps his hands together, then brings them down on Naruto's stomach, making him plummet to the ground. Naruto rights himself in mid-air and crashes into the ground, kneeling in the process and making a massive crater underneath him. "Ow, I have to watch my guard at all times now. Where are they?" Naruto closes his eyes and searches for their life energy and finds them, then vanishes. In the air, Goku and Vegeta are chuckling. "This is a good spar, Vegeta, he has gotten strong real quick," Goku says. "I have to agree, Kakarot," Vegeta responds, but soon feels a tap on his shoulder. He turns to find Naruto. "Excuse me," Naruto says, then punches Vegeta in the face, making him fly back a little, but just as Vegeta was to attack, Naruto vanished. He soon found himself grabbed at the feet, then spun around and launched in the direction of Goku. Goku manages to catch Vegeta, then soon had to dodge a purple and orange corkscrew-like beam as Naruto screamed out, "Special beam cannon." The spar has lasted for 3 hours so far, neither of the three is winded in the slightest, but then Goku calls the match as all fly down to ground. Naruto is now in the guy like the one Goku wore after meeting King Kai, has well-toned muscles, nearly indestructible bones, and high pain tolerance. Unfortunately it is all in tatters as the spar they had was the most intense yet, most of it was Kai attacks minus the end. Good spar Naruto, but it is time to go back home to rest, then meet Kami-sama, so that all of us can head back to Konoha to meet Hokage-sama again after 8 years. Last year Goku and Vegeta told Naruto of his tenant and his parents, although he was saddened at the fact that his father figures kept this from him, he soon realized it was for the best until he was strong enough to protect himself. As for Naruto's tenant he met Kyuubi last year when he slept and surprisingly, he was not evil as Goku, Vegeta, and Naruto thought. Flashback last year Mindscape. Naruto is currently in a sewer and looking at a golden gate with a seal in the middle. He looked around the area and gagged. This will not do, this is my mind. Naruto wills the area around him to change into a forest teeming with wildlife with sun shining and a blue sky. This of course awoke Kyuubi. What is this? I don't remember my jailer's mind being a luscious forest. I kinda like it actually. A Rabbitrons by Kyuubi ohha rabbit gimme. Kyuubi attempts to capture the rabbit but it goes in his hole. Damn it, the mightiest of all pouts, which makes Naruto laugh, thus alerting Kyuubi to his presence. Well, I didn't know that the nine-tailed fox was this playful. What do you mean kid, I am always this way except that one time. Naruto finishes until you destroyed a good chunk of my home, or Konoha, in which my father gave his life to seal you into me. So, if you are always like this what happened? Kyuubi sighs. A man in an orange mask with red eyes put me in a genjutsu and then I went all ape shit. I don't remember anything from going under to waking up. The last thing I remembered before being sealed was seeing Minato on a large toad and the partially destroyed village. Sorry kid. No need to apologize as I am over that now. Come to find out Kami awakened the Saiyan gene in me and I have been training with Goku and Vegeta sensei. I actually have never lived in Konoha but I will be 1 year from now. Kyuubi's eyes widen. You are truly amazing kid, who knew that the Saiyan would live in you? I have one question though, where's your tail? Naruto puts a finger under his nose and rubs it back and forth, it's something he picked up from Goku. Oh that, funny story actually. I lost it when Goku used it to spin me around and believe me it hurt like a bitch. Haha, that is amusing kid. Well, I don't know your name, but I feel I should give mine, Kurama at your service and if you need any help just ask. Naruto walks up to Kurama and pets his massive paw. Naruto Namikaze, and that you Kurama-sama. Naruto starts to fade. It seems I am waking up, nice talking to you. Likewise Naruto. Flashback end. The trio is now at Kami's palace ready for transport back to Konoha, but before they do that, Goku tells Naruto the technique he promised those many years ago. Naruto, remember when I said I would show you an interesting technique when you finish training with us? Naruto nods. Well, I am going to teach you my best move, it's called the instant transmission. So it's like teleportation? Naruto asks. Goku nods. Yes, all you have to do is concentrate on a place and focus your energy there, sometimes it helps to put your pointer and middle finger on your forehead. Goku does as he told and soon vanishes, then reappears with something from home which is miles away. Okay, that is cool, let me try. Naruto does as Goku demonstrated, he thought of the entrance to the palace and disappears and finds himself where he thought. Oh, I am loving this time to go back home. Naruto returns and gives a thumbs up to Goku. I see you are enjoying yourself and I bet after what I tell you, even more. All three look confused which makes Kami chuckle. Instead of keeping Goku and Vegeta alive for a short period, I have decided to give your life again, congratulations. Goku and Vegeta smile while Naruto is straining himself not to do a happy dance, but he does voice his opinion. Can we go now? I bet Hokage-sama misses me, though I never knew what he looked like. Kami looked irritated mainly to the fact that she noticed that Naruto gained personalities of both Vegeta and Goku over the extent of his training. Yes, you may go and the next time I see you, you better have died of old age. All three laugh and vanish in a flash of white. Chapter 2. Return, Tests, and Consequences. It has been 8 years since Naruto was taken by Kami and the two individuals. During that time Sarutobi grew a backbone after he found out the Namikaze and Uzumaki cash accounts were being used by the advisors, Danzo, and the civilian council. All of them were detained and interrogated by Ibiki, who found out that Danzo was going to attempt a coup against Sarutobi while Naruto was away. The advisors got jail time, the civilian council was disbanded, Danzo was publicly executed, and his root base wiped out. Sarutobi knew Danzo and was not 100% sure if the one executed was the real one or not. He was currently sipping on sake enjoying the break as the paperwork was relatively small, thanks to no civilian council. A flash of white soon engulfs the office making Sarutobi choke on his sake, what he sees makes his eyes widen. In between the two individuals was what looked to be Naruto, he was 6 foot tall, had a very muscular build, and was wearing an outfit unknown to him. Naruto was wearing an orange tank top with a blue tank top underneath that showing his well-toned arms, his pants were also orange with a blue sash tied around the waist area, and his boots were blue with red and had a rope for laces. Goku's L game outfit. And Naruto, well, you have changed. Sarutobi says, still in shock. Hello Hokage-sama, I know we have not met, so pardon me if I seem formal. Naruto responds back. It's quite alright, call me Sarutobi if you wish. Now, who are the two people that look similar to you? Goku bows, hello Sarutobi, my name is Son Goku, and I have been reborn thanks to Kami, and as such will be living with Naruto for now on. Vegeta bows, like Goku, my name is Vegeta, and I too have been reborn and will live with Naruto, and before you ask, yes, he knows his parents and about his tenant. Sarutobi shakes his head and sighs, not surprised at the actions as Kami knows all. Well, I guess that means you get the key to your father's estate, Naruto, but both Minato and Kushina did not have time to give you anything due to the Kyuubi attack. Don't worry though, all of what you need is in the Jutsu library. That will be a problem, Sarutobi, Naruto replies. And why is that? I cannot use chakra, I use what is known as Kai. What happened to me at an early age transformed me into what Goku and Vegeta are, they are Saiyans just like me, but I am a half Saiyan. Which means what? I am slightly disappointed that you will not be able to learn your father's jutsu. What is Kai, by the way? Sarutobi sadly states. Naruto holds out his hand, palm up, and soon a ball of yellow light appears, shocking the Hokage that is Kai. The energy recedes and Naruto puts his hand down. Half Saiyan means I am half human as well as Saiyan, and before you ask, I have inhuman strength, inhuman stamina, high tolerance to pain, thick skin, bones like steel, and I can do some fancy tricks. Sarutobi's eyes widen. I take it you are not going to reveal your Kai attacks. Naruto nods. Well, I need to see a test whether or not the academy is for you, but if what you said is true, I highly doubt that. Go home, rest and meet me at training ground. Naruto interrupts. I advise that you pick a large place, Sarutobi, as what I do can get messy and destructive. Okay, meet at training ground 44 tomorrow morning. Sarutobi notices the confused faces of the three and realizes that they have never been here before. Never mind, I will get an Anbu to take you there. Dismissed. And? If you are wondering what Goku and Vegeta is wearing, think the GT outfits. That is the only thing I will take from GT, as the whole series was not that great. Next morning, training ground 44. As the Saiyan trio was walking toward the training ground, a small conversation about them was brought up. The one who started it was Naruto. Remember when you told me that Kami changed my genetic structure and all that? Both Vegeta and Goku nod. This might be far-fetched, but technically I was supposed to stay on this world using chakra, not what I know now. What are the chances that the entire timeline shifted to match my and your skills? Vegeta looks to be in deep thought as well as Goku, but soon Goku decides to speak. It could be possible, but I still do not see what you are getting at, Vegeta. Not a goddamn clue. Naruto sighs. From what you told me about your past, you had Dragon Balls that granted wishes, strong enemies like Frieza, Cell, Yu, and many others, and the list goes on. What are the chances that some of your enemies resurrected themselves into people here while I was training and/or the Dragon Balls managed to come here? Vegeta and Goku look at each other with wide eyes. Vegeta speaks up. I seriously hope you are wrong, Naruto, because I really would hate for you to fight some of our enemies, especially Cell. Before any more conversation can continue, they arrive at the training ground. What meets them is Sarutobi and three others. One is in a green jumpsuit with orange warmers and a black bowl haircut. The next is a man whose face is mostly covered and has a headband over one eye. He is also dressed mostly in black and blue with a vest on and has silver hair. The last person is a female with long black hair and red eyes, while her attire is mostly bandages save for a few articles of clothing. Welcome Goku, Vegeta and Naruto. The three beside me, all Jonin, will test you in many styles of ninja techniques, even though you cannot use chakra. The one in green is Might Guy and will be testing you in Taijutsu, the one with the mask is Kakashi Haddock and will be testing you in ninjutsu, and the last one is Kurana Yuhi, who will be testing you in Genjutsu. Any questions? Naruto shakes his head. First up will be Guy v Naruto. Both walk into the designated fighting area. May your flames of youth shine brightly, young student. Guy shouts, doing the nice guy pose. That is mentally disturbing, I know, kid. Dear Kami, make it stop. Naruto does not speak and gets in the stance Goku used at the Cell games. From the sidelines, Goku and Vegeta watch with a stone gaze, while the others are confused by the seemingly open stance. Are both contenders ready? Sarutobi asks, which both nod. Hajime. Both stand stock, still waiting for the right time to strike. The wind blows, making a leaf float into the arena between Guy and Naruto. Back and forth it swishes ever closer to the ground. A minute later the leaf touches the ground and all hell breaks loose. It was like the ding of a bell. Guy rushes in and attempts a leaf whirlwind kicking high and low in the attempt to hit Naruto, but his does not succeed as Naruto simply dodges them with the speed he has gained over his training. To everyone other than Goku and Vegeta, it looked like the kicks went straight through Naruto. Guy jumps back and rushes again with his speed and launches a strong fist which surprisingly hits Naruto in the face, making his head rock backwards and stumble slightly. Guy shakes his fist as if he hit a brick wall. What is his head made out of that stung a bit? Guy thinks, but then is shocked when Naruto rights his head and stares at Guy wiping the blood off his lip. Just as I thought, you're nothing. Naruto quips, making Goku smirk and Vegeta laugh. What is all Guy could get out as Naruto vanishes then reappears right in front of Guy, kneeing him in the chest, making him fly back. Naruto is not done, however, he vanishes again to the back of Guy and roundhouse kicks him in the face, which makes him crash through 4 trees. Holy crap, this Gaki is strong. Kurenai gasps while Sarutobi and Kakashi are too shell-shocked at what just happened. Naruto gets back in his stance. I can feel your energy, come out and fight. As soon as Naruto said that, Guy bursts from the ground underneath him, kicking Naruto in the chin not once but twice. Guy uses this to get behind him and grappling him in midair, then flips Naruto around and starts spinning toward the ground, screaming front lotus. The attack hits the ground, making a deep crater and dust to go into the air. Guy stands, with cuts, bruises and some possibly broken ribs, at the edge of the crater. Call the match Hokage-sama, he won't be getting up from that. Guy calls. Sarutobi nods the winner of the match as he is interrupted by the ground shaking and the sound of a loud yell. HHHH. A bright flash of yellow erupts from the crater, clearing it of debris, and in the middle of it, to the shock of a non-Saiyan, stands Naruto completely unscathed. Naruto cracks his neck and knuckles him. That was a nice warm-up, care for round 2. If you take yours off, I will do the same. Yosh. Your flames of youth shine bright. Guy yells, dropping his weights, leaving a small crater on the ground. That's it, Naruto responds, taking off his boots, undershirt and wristbands. When they hit the ground they make a deep crater, shocking Guy. How much weight is that? Not much, only about 125 kilos. What? Is the response of Sarutobi, Guy, Kakashi and Kurenai. Time to go wild. Naruto says and vanishes in a blur, leaving after images behind. Before Guy can react, he is hit with an uppercut, then slammed forward as he is hit in the back. Naruto then mule kicks him in the stomach, making him fly in the air. Naruto vanishes above him and drop kicks him to the ground, making a large crater in the process. Guy was out cold, not even having the chance to attack without his weights. Winner Naruto. Sarutobi looks at Naruto for confirmation, which he nods. Naruto Namikaze. What is sensei's son? Yeah, I am. So what, let's get on with the match Kakashi, as I do not want to be here all day. Naruto says, putting his weights back on, grabbing Guy and deposited him at Sarutobi's feet. Alright, next match will be Kakashi v Naruto. Remember, this is an ninjutsu match, but Naruto can use his Kai attacks. Each person gets 1 jutsu attack, the strongest one wins. Naruto and Kakashi get in the ring. Hajime. So, you're sensei's son. Naruto nods. He was a great man. I am sorry for the burden he placed on you. Naruto waves it off and replies. Are you just going to stand there or are we going to fight? Kakashi shakes his head and sighs. Get ready. He starts doing hand signs, then screams out water release. Water dragon bullet technique. Water from a nearby pond forms into a dragon shooting toward Naruto, who calmly cups his hand and starts to chant. Kamehameha. Naruto pushes his hands forward, launching the bright blue ball of energy, which completely evaporates the water dragon and inches closer and closer to Kakashi. But right at the last second, Naruto lifts his hand in the air, making the Kamehameha go with emotion. It soon dissipates in the air. That could have vaporized you, Kakashi. No trace of your body would be left. Be thankful I do not kill people, as I believe they deserve a second chance. I will only kill if it is necessary. Kakashi and the others minus Goku and Vegeta, whom are smirking, are awestruck at Naruto's power. Winner with amazing display, Naruto Namikaze. Kurenai steps up. Fancy light show, kid, but I know you were holding back and keeping secrets on things. Naruto scratches his nose like Goku does. Actually, I am holding back a lot. Hell, I could probably take Sarutobi and win, but barely. Hearing this made her eyes widen as well as the Hokage's. So, do your worst and I mean it. Are you sure, Naruto? I can actually make you brain dead if I do my strongest ninjutsu. Naruto nods while Sarutobi signals to start. Kurenai makes hand signs. Alright kid, here goes. Fuhin no Megara no Jutsu Eternal Embers technique. Naruto soon finds himself in pain as every pain receptor feels like it is being burned off and that flames are incinerating him from the inside out. He grits his teeth and sucks in air to dull the pain, then thinks of a way to get out to the Jinjutsu. Although he does not want to show it, it is the only way. Naruto starts gathering his Kai and screams out, releasing a shockwave knocking over trees, making the wind pick up and rocks to levitate off the ground. The wind gets higher and higher until a loud scream is heard from Naruto, then a gasp from Kurenai, the Genjutsu broke and the winds calmed down. Sarutobi, Kakashi, the now awake guy, and Kurenai all turn their eyes toward Naruto who is radiating a blue aura around him, his eyes look fierce and determined to fight. Before they can get a better look Naruto breathes in deep, then out making the aura recede. So, I broke that nasty Genjutsu, beat your best Taijutsu ninja, and wowed you with a Kai attack, so where's my prize? Goku and Vegeta laugh, then walk up to him and patting Naruto on the back. Good job Naruto, and you managed to keep a lot secret so far. Whispered Goku with Vegeta nodding in approval. Well Naruto, it seems you are beyond the academy stage and well above Chunin, so I am promoting you to Jonin. Sarutobi says with the other three nodding in approval, you will not take on a team yet, but you will be sent as backup on missions that needed and such okay. Naruto nods well, take the rest of the afternoon to do whatever, I need to take Guy to the hospital, and as for you two, please try and keep Naruto's relation to the Yonde at a minimum, I don't want a headache in my office today. Everyone departs from the area except the Saiyan trio, Naruto closes his eyes and attempts to find something out in the woods. He feels something calling to him, something powerful, he decides to follow the pull. Goku sees Naruto go deeper into the forest. Naruto, where are you going? Vegeta shrugs and follows Naruto. After 5 minutes of walking Naruto stops and opens his eyes back up. I felt a pull toward this place for some strange reason and it seems to be directly underneath me. Strange, I don't feel anything Goku and Vegeta say in unison while Naruto punches the ground beneath him over and over again, soon something shiny appears 4 feet down. Naruto brushes the dirt off of the item and tries to pull it out, it was tight, but with some digging, he managed to get it out. What he saw made him and his father figures gasp, it was the one-star Dragon Ball. What was that about consequences? Naruto asks. I don't know Goku starts. But I have a bad feeling that we might soon find out. Vegeta finishes. Chapter 3. The Past Resurfaces Part 1. It is the day after finding the one-star ball, and still, the Saiyan trio still has no idea why they would reside in the elemental nations, as Goku took them with him when he merged with Shenron. All are currently sitting at the breakfast table eating a massive amount of food fit for any Saiyan. Finding the one-star ball makes no sense, I merged with Shenron and took the Dragon Balls with me, so that the humans can live normal lives without interference from a god. Goku questions as he gulps down his breakfast of eggs, bacon, ham, and orange juice. Naruto is in deep thought. Would it make sense for them to return if there is an enemy so powerful that it warrants the need for them? What do they? That actually makes a lot of sense. Goku responds back. As to what the Dragon Balls do, that is something special. If all 7 are found you say a chant, no I am not telling you yet, and the mighty Shenron appears who grants you 3 wishes. The dragon can resurrect dead people, fix damage to a place, and bring back a planet almost anything really. Vegeta explains. I can see why you took them from Earth Goku, that amount of power makes people feel easy about themselves, which means security goes lax and eventually wide-scale destruction. Naruto says in understanding with Goku and Vegeta nodding their heads in approval. Breakfast is soon over and they decide to head out back to do some light sparring, but as they were stretching and doing one-handed standing push-ups an Anbu appears in the yard, slightly shocked at what the 3 are doing. Naruto flips and lands on his feet, then walks over to the Anbu. What do you need Anbu-san? You are required at the Hokage Tower with the other Jonin to meet about team placements. Naruto scratches his head in confusion. I thought the Hokage said I was not going to have a team. The Anbu quips I was only told to get you not why you are actually required, do you need a lift? Naruto smiles nope, I got my own way. Bye Goku, Vegeta and I will meet you, Anbu-san, at the tower. Jana. He uses instant transmission to vacate the area, the Anbu shushens shortly after grumbling something under his breath, Goku and Vegeta shrug and begin to spar. Hokage Tower moments earlier. Sarutobi, who are we waiting for? I am here on time for Kami's sake which is rare for me, though you did threaten to burn my Icha. Kakashi states. Are you that daft Kakashi? Sarutobi sighs. Remember, who did I promote Jonin yesterday? Kakashi scratches the back of his head, oh yeah I forgot that. He is interrupted when Naruto appears beside Sarutobi. Naruto Namek is here at your service Hokage-sama. Naruto bows. Now can you explain to me why I am having my own team when you said that I will not be getting one? Sarutobi chuckles. You are not going to have a team, but be with one as a secondary leader and sensei to the ones that passed today at graduation. I will have you trail each team to see how you work and within a year or so I will give you a team to work with. Oh so who am I going to be with first? Man. Teams are same as canon, but Sai is added to team 7, I am making it where he was not en route so he will be a bit different than the canon. Those are the teams Naruto, and today I want you to go with Kakashi's team as I believe he has a bit of catching up to do with sensei's son. Sarutobi replies. Thank you sir is heard from Naruto and Kakashi. Naruto walks toward his father's student deciding to end one bad lesson here, and now alright, I know how you like to be late, according to some rumors floating around, so let's get one thing clear. If you are late to one meeting, I will make you my next punching bag, remember what happened to Guy yesterday? Kakashi nods instantly not wanting to feel tsunade-like punches from Naruto, everyone soon laughs at the ordeal. Ha. Kakashi's whipped Kurenai says which produces even more laughter. Oh I needed that anyway the teams have been arranged so go and meet them will you please. Saratobi says wiping the tears from his eyes from laughing so hard. Kakashi, hold my shoulder and don't let go. Oh and you might feel a little queasy after I do this. Naruto performs instant transmission to exit the tower, leaving everyone in shock. Was that the Hirishin? Asuma asks. Oh yeah forgot to tell you my son. Naruto uses what is known as Kai no chakra so, no, that is not the Hirishin it is something else entirely. Everyone nods and exits the room to pick up their teams. Academy. Alright those are your teams, your sensei will be here shortly to pick you up. Congratulations again students and I hope AHHH. Haruka jumps back as Kakashi and Naruto appear right near him. Damn it Naruto, never do that again without my permission. Kakashi yells then looks around the room who is team 7. Sakura, Sasuke, and Sai raise their hands good meet me on the roof, Naruto let's go. Hi Naruto decides to run up to the roof for exercise while Kakashi shushens. How is that very muscular boy that looks about our age a jonin I call bullshit. Sakura screams while Sasuke just grunts and starts to walk to the roof. Remember Sakura, there is always someone stronger than you. It seems the boy is a prodigy or just that good Sai reasons. Whatever pale face, I am going to chase down my Sasuke. Sakura runs to catch up wait for me my love. This makes everyone in the room giggle while Sai shakes his head then shushens to the roof. Rooftops of the academy building. So you found something from Goku and Vegeta's past that worries you and you think it is based on what Kami did to you? This all seems secret so why tell me? Kakashi scratches his head in confusion. You were my father's student hence why I trust you not to give out this information. I fear that the entire elemental nations and earth will be in grave danger soon to the point where I and my two father figures will be needed to bring it to a halt. The sound of a shushin alerts them, they turn their heads to see Sai smiling. Hello, and before you ask I used the age-old deception trick end up as a dead last, but who cares, names mean nothing it is what you do that counts. At least someone has a strong head on their shoulders, I will enjoy working with this team in the future. Naruto replies while Kakashi nods. Why won't you go out with me? Sakura spouts arriving at the top of the stairs. HN. I don't need that shit called love, so leave me alone. Sasuke broods leaning on the railing of the rooftop. Before the Banshee, as she is known, can continue Kakashi speaks up my name is Kakashi Haddock and this is Naruto Namikaze our newest jonin, he will be trailing our team today to learn the ropes of managing a team. So you're the Yandame's son which also means you hold the Kyuubi. Sai spouts not realizing what he said until the shocked gasps come from Sakura and Sasuke sorry Naruto-sensei I am sorry I brought that up. Naruto waves his hands it is alright just promise, all three of you, not to spread the secret that I hold Kyuubi with me just yet. Plus, Kurama or Kyuubi as you know him is very nice and only hurt this village due to being under a Jinjutsu. The reason I do not look like Minato is classified so I will not tell you. You are our age, I highly doubt that you can do anything to us if we manage to leak your secret. Sasuke responds. Yeah, I don't know why you are a jonin anyway. I bet you used your demon magic to persuade the Hokage to give it to you. Sakura butts in making the once calm and collect Naruto very irritated on the verge of beating the shit out of something. Kakashi Naruto seeds I think we should speed up the real genin test shall we? Let me guess, your father's library Naruto nods clenching and unclenching his fists alright I see no problem with that. Team, meet at training ground 7 immediately. All of you grab onto my shoulders and we will be there within seconds, join if you wish Kakashi. Naruto says while Team 7 hesitantly does so while Kakashi shushens to the grounds, Naruto soon uses his favorite move and just like that the roof is barren. Training ground 7. Kakashi arrives to see his students on the ground retching up breakfast and chuckles at what Naruto did but become nervous as he has never seen Naruto angry before. Sai had to go and say what was on his mind well I hope this goes well, if not the Hokage will have a lot of paperwork to do. The Vegeta side of Naruto comes out stand up you shits. If you think I cannot do anything to you and think that I persuaded the Hokage then come at me, you will see the reason why I was promoted jonin and maybe you will be taught to respect your superiors regardless of age. Sai nods knowing he screwed up and thinks hard about the genin test I really screwed up here, I made it where Naruto-sensei feels anger toward us, but I know there is something about three-man teams wait a minute. If he is a jonin then one of us cannot beat him so tricky bastard the key is teamwork. Sakura, Sasuke, I know what the test means, we need to use. Sakura and Sasuke glare at Sai, then rush Naruto. Damn it all to Kami-sama. Sai soon rushes after his team members to back them up. Naruto has a look of boredom on his face as he dodges punches and kicks from Sasuke and Sakura but does not retaliate. While this was going on, Kurama and Naruto had a small chat. So Naruto, was that anger real or just acting? A little of both. I wanted to start the actual test today, but after hearing that demon remark I lost it, so here we are teaching the kids respect and teamwork. Says the guy who usually fights alone. Air Abatrons by Kyuubi Rabbit Gimme. Kyuubi chases after it, making Naruto sweat drop. Figures, the beast sealed inside me has ADHD. Great, just great. Naruto realizes what Kyuubi said and what do mean I fight alone. In the distant Kyuubi is heard laughing. Super beast imitation drawing. The cry of the jutsu alerted Naruto, who quickly punched Sakura and Sasuke with as minimal of strength as possible, which still ended up making both fly into a tree, then spun around to see 3 tigers made of ink come at him. Naruto shoots out 3 quick yellow blast of Kai at the tigers, which explode into a mist of black when hit. Naruto uses this distraction to rush Sai, but is halted when Sasuke suddenly appears near him and screams out fire release. Great fireball jutsu. Too close to dodge, the fireball engulfs Naruto. Sai is in shock that Sasuke would kill a Jonin. Kakashi just smirks knowing Naruto is not finished. The fire recedes to show an unscathed Naruto. Are you finished yet? And here I thought the Uchiha were elite. Well then, come and show me what you got. How grr. I will show you how a real Uchiha fights. Sasuke attempts a left hook, but the hand is grabbed by Naruto. Sakura attempts the same with the same result. This match is over with. I think I proved myself and I do not want to harm you further. Now, Sai, can you tell me the reason of this test? Naruto says, still holding on to the now struggling Banshee and Brooder. Sai nods. The test was about teamwork, which I tried telling my teammates that but they would not listen. This is true, but you did teamwork without noticing during one instance, hence why I am passing you all. Naruto lets go of his captives. What do you mean, Naruto-sensei? Sakura replies, now knowing why he is a Jonin, and I am sorry for what I said. I will keep what was said today a secret. Thank you. Anyways, while I was dodging your and Sasuke's attacks, Sai used a distraction to launch a jutsu at me. This is teamwork in its finest. Kakashi, sorry for stealing your thunder today. Kakashi walks up and pats Naruto on the back. No worries, Naruto. Now to my students, what you learn here today is the most important aspect of being a shinobi. Remember, in the ninja world, those who don't follow the rules are scum, but those who abandon their friends are worse than scum. Well said, Kakashi. Oh, and word of advice, if you want to become strong, find your precious people, find out who you want to protect. Once you do, only then do you become stronger. Naruto responds, then looks toward Kakashi, who nods, and both disappear to give their reports. Sai sighs in relief at how today went and goes home with a big smile on his face. Sakura leaves soon after, trying one last time to go out with Sasuke, whom stays behind and sits down thinking over what Naruto said. Have I been wrong all this time? Has my hate blinded me to the point where I become weak? Sasuke sits for roughly 15 minutes thinking about what happened today and over both Naruto's and Kakashi's words. Naruto-sensei, I will take your words to heart and protect my teammates. He stands up with renewed vigor and smiles, the first real smile since the Uchiha massacre, and rushes home to learn everything he can about the Sharingan and his clan techniques. Up in the air, Naruto watched Sasuke for 5 minutes as he arrived here after giving the report to the Hokage. You will go far, Sasuke, keep up your new mentality and then you will see the fruits of your labor. Naruto turns and flies home, ready for what the next day will bring. Time skip 3 months later. Naruto has trailed teams for 3 months now during D ranks and training. Sarutobi is impressed with Naruto's leadership skills and training methods and has even noticed a massive morale boost within the troops. He figured it was Naruto's calm demeanor and protective aura that gave the result. Regardless, though, Sarutobi could not be happier with the way Minato's son has turned out. We find our half Saiyan sparring with Guy to show his team some pointers on jutsu. Now see, when you try to kick a person in the side. Guy attempts to kick Naruto's right side, which he blocks with said forearm. The enemy has the chance to block the kick, then push away. Naruto pushes away, leaving a defenseless Guy, leaving you completely defenseless and open for attack. Naruto palm thrusts Guy in the chest, lightly making him stumble. Naruto decides to cut in. We did this in slow motion, so all you can see it. We are not saying that you should not attempt a side kick, we are saying that you should attempt them when the opponent is distracted or dazed. Once that kick connects, you can follow up with various punches, kicks, and more to disable your opponent. Yosh. Naruto-sensei, spouts youth. Lee screams, to which Guy comes over and hugs him. Lee. Dai-sensei. Lee. Dai-sensei. The sunset ninjutsu appears behind them, making Tenten and Niji's eyes twitch while Naruto attempts to burn the image out of his mind. Kurama, make it stop. I can't. It seems that the jutsu is unbreakable. Of all the genjutsu I run into, why did it have to be this one? First it was that pose and now dear Kami, I need a distraction. Naruto's wish was granted as an Anbu arrived on site, noticing what Guy and Lee was doing. Quick Naruto-sama, grab my shoulder and let's get the hell out of here before that image becomes burned into my mind. Naruto nods and both shush into the Hokage Tower. Hokage Tower. Sarutobi looks up from his paperwork to see a visibly shaken Naruto and slightly disturbed Anbu and can only think of one thing that does such a thing. Let me guess, you saw the dreaded sunset genjutsu. Both nod. Good luck getting that out of your mind. Then Sarutobi laughs, then clears his throat. The reason I called you here, Naruto, is that Team 7 needs immediate help at Wave. It seems the client lied about the rank of the mission. It was a C rank, but now it is close to an A borderline S rank. Naruto's eyes widen. I will be there ASAP, Hokage-sama. I will not let my comrades die out there. Spoken like a true leader anyway, since this is a hurried situation. Here is the scroll that details everything thus far. Sarutobi hands Naruto the scroll. Read that when you can. Dismissed. Hi, now where are they? Naruto closes his eyes and concentrates and soon finds Kakashi's signature, and it is growing weaker by the moment. His eyes snap open. God M. Gotta love instant transmission. Naruto vanishes from the office, in which the Hokage shakes his head and thinks. I really wish he would teach me that. It would save me the hassle of walking here every day as well as places in the elemental nations. That Wave. So Kakashi, it seems that you are trapped in my water prison. How you fell for such an easy trick I don't know nor give a damn. Now watch as your cute little ninja gets sliced to bits in front of you. Zabuza was about to charge the battle. Ready Team 7, but a new voice enters the mist. Not if I can help it. Zabuza turns to find a fist smash into his face, breaking the nose and taking the jaw of its hinges. He launches across the bridge, but rights himself in midair and lands feet first on the ground, putting his jaw back into place. Who the fuck are you and you made me bleed? Zabuza screams. Naruto chuckles. Well, if you are so eager to see me, how about I clear out this mist? He screams, making the wind whip around him and the surrounding areas, as well as making the ground shake, which eventually led to cracking and some stones being levitated in the air. The feeling soon recedes, as well as the mist showing Naruto in a glowing blue aura with a gaze as cold as ice and in a fighting position. Once the mist cleared, Zabuza rushed and ready to cleave Naruto in two. He swings the sword down toward his head, which Kakashi and Team 7 yell for him to dodge, but Naruto does none of the sort. The blade draws near, and then the unexpected happened. Naruto grabbed the blade with his bare hand, stopping it inches from his face, breaking it in two with a twitch of said hand, then kicking Zabuza in the stomach, making him crash through 3 trees. Zabuza soon comes out of the woods holding his stomach, not knowing if there was any internal bleeding, but he figured there might, as blood was pouring out of his mouth. How did you get so strong? I do a lot of push-ups and sit-ups, and I drink plenty of juice. Naruto quips, making Zabuza growl in anger. What makes you think that you, a 12-year-old kid, can match up to me, the mighty demon of the mist? Zabuza retorts, but a tap is soon felt on his shoulder. He turns to find Naruto standing right there. How the hell is all he could get out before Naruto kicks both his kneecaps, which snap loudly, signaling they broke, and then gets punched in the chest 3 times, then elbowed in the face, thus knocking Zabuza out. All this transpired before he collapsed on the ground. Naruto powers down. The aura receding might have went overkill on that one. I could have taken him without powering up, oh well. He puts Zabuza over his shoulder and walks to Team 7 that is helping Kakashi walk. Hello, Naruto-sensei. Sakura, Sasuke, and Sai chorus. Hello to you too. Now mind telling me why you did not help Kakashi, other than the fact that I arrived. I know with the lessons I have showed you in Taijutsu and tactics, you could have at least gotten Kakashi out of the prison without my help. Speaking of which, how long were you in that jutsu? Kakashi scratches the back of his head and chuckles nervously. About 5 minutes before you arrived and kicked the snot out of Zabuza. Nice job, by the way. Naruto face palms. Somehow I am missing something here. Sai speaks up. He told us to run away when he was captured and to stay back the entire time. Naruto turns to Kakashi. Is this true? Said person nods his head. Well, congratulations, you are worse than scum. Even though you are a jonin and can handle yourself most of the time, your students are your friends. Telling them to run is like abandoning them. Again, congratulations on breaking your own nindo. Kakashi bows his head in shame, but Team 7 pats his back, trying to comfort him. What are friends for, right? Can we go to Tazuna's home now? I am starting to get hungry. Sasuke says. The house is not far from here, I will show you the way. Tazuna replies. Thank you. Until Kakashi heals, I will be the one in charge. Got it? Everyone nods their head. Good. And Tazuna, is there a place I can restrain this guy? As much as I hate to do it, I will have to interrogate Zabuza as I feel he knows something. Naruto asks. Yep, we got a cellar you can use, and once again thanks for taking on this mission. Tazuna's home 10 minutes later. Alright, I will take Mr. Demon of the Mist down to the cellar and tie him up. Anyone got ninja wire? Naruto tells. Sasuke starts digging around in his pouch. I got some, Naruto-sensei. Sasuke hands the wire to Naruto, whom thanks him and heads to the cellar where he ties Zabuza to a post and walks back upstairs 10 minutes later to find everyone sitting at the table for dinner. Take a seat, Naruto. My name is Tsunami, the one beside me is Inari, and you have already met Tazuna. Naruto nods and takes a seat, dishing out food but restraining himself from eating everything at the table in one go. A few minutes into dinner, Naruto sparks up conversation. So, how goes the teamwork training? Among other things, Kakashi and I taught you. We all work well together and it is all thanks to your words, Naruto and Kakashi-sensei. As for me, everything has improved, Taijutsu, the speed which I ride on my scrolls, etc. Sai responds. Sakura is up next thanks to you blindfolding me and focusing only on hearing to dodge punches, kicks, and thrown items. My dodge skill has improved. I know you showed me how to power my punches, but I was struggling until I accidentally added chakra to my fist. The crater I made by accident was amazing. Kakashi groans, interrupting Sakura. Great, another Tsunade. Everyone chuckles, but soon Sakura continues. My speed is also improved with the weights I have been wearing as well. You're up, Sasuke. Thanks to you, I am no longer an Avenger, which I am happy about as I found that my strength has improved dramatically. From you my speed increased in both hand signs, and overall, the same goes with my Taijutsu and Ninjutsu as I intently read my clan scrolls. So if I am hearing correct, Sai is the person most likely trailing all the time in case of ambush or when fighting an opponent. Sakura seems to be on the path to a medic nin, but her super strength thanks to chakra can make her a support fighter, and lastly Sasuke in the lead with heavy assault. Got it in one, Naruto. Kakashi I smiles. Before anyone can speak, a loud scream is heard coming from the cellar. Arrgh, where is that brat? I will rip him in half. Naruto chuckles, seems our sleeping beauty is up, time to check on him. Excuse me, Tsunami. Naruto gets up and heads to the cellar. Cellar. Zabuza hears someone coming down the stairs. That better be you, brat. I want to teach you a few things on what happens when you break my sword. Now do you want to be healed or not? The injuries I gave you might kill you soon, which I really don't want to deal with. Naruto responds, bending down to Zabuza's level. Fine, heal me then, but I don't see how. It seems you are a frontline fighter, not a medic. I have my ways, but before I heal you spill. I know you're hiding something, your aura feels disturbed and antsy. Zabuza spits in Naruto's face, which earns him a backhand in the jaw, dislocating it again. Since his hands are tied down, Naruto pops it back in for him. I can keep this up all day now, spill. I won't tell you shit. Naruto puts pressure on the broken kneecaps with his hands, making Zabuza scream in agony. Phhh. Stop, please. All you have to do is tell me what I need to know, now speak. Naruto adds more pressure. Phhh. Alright, I will tell you. Just heal me, damn it. Zabuza is now panting from the pain. Naruto nods and puts his hand on Zabuza's chest and sends some of his life energy into him, healing him of all wounds. There, I gave you some of my life energy, now what can you tell me? Thank you, kid. What is your name? Mine is Zabuza Mamachi. Naruto Namikaze. Zabuza's eyes widen, then calms down. No wonder I was beat so bad. Anyway, I work for a guy called Gato whom hired Haku and I to take care of the bridge builder. Haku was supposed to save me on that bridge today, but I guess he left knowing I was a goner. I hope he is alright, as Gato is a very strange man. He is short and pudgy, but he has this strange aura about him. It is almost evil, but still has the same feel to it as yours. Fortunately yours is more calming. Naruto flinches in hearing the word same feel as yours. When you mean feel the same, have you ever seen him produce this before? Naruto puts his hand, palm up, close to Zabuza and generates a yellow ball of energy, then disperses it after seeing Zabuza's shocked look. I take it that is a yes. Zabuza nods. Gato threatened to vaporize me, and I call bullshit, but he hit me like you did and had the same speed as you. He put a blue ball of humming light near my face, which gave me sunburn from the heat it produced. Naruto gets up and slams his head on the wall. This is not a good day, not a good one at all. Of all the things it had to be one of my race. Which is? You wouldn't know, Zabuza, but I will humor you anyway. I am a half Saiyan like the man you stared down, or that is, I hope he is like me. Naruto explains what the Saiyans were to Zabuza as he looked confused, and by the end of the explanation he was baffled. Well, I am lucky to be alive. Then Naruto, do you mind untying me? I want to join your band of fighters, and if Haku lives, him as well. Naruto nods and unties Zabuza, who stretches his limbs. Go upstairs and explain the situation to them while I go and get my two father figures and tell them the bad news. I have a bad feeling about this whole situation. Naruto tells Zabuza, who nods and heads upstairs while Naruto uses instant transmission to get back home. Man. Almost 5k words for a chapter 1 need a break haha. From the way this chapter went, you can tell that I will make a Z-Fighters team like the DBZ and I will put a poll up to see what you want the fight to be like against Gato, the choices will be. Naruto sacrifices himself like Goku did in the anime and trains with King Kai, he is a god, hence living forever. Naruto manages to kill Gato, but suffers massive injuries as a result. Gato threatens his team members and in response to a need goes Super Saiyan and kicks the shit out of Gato and thus his first kill. Chapter 4. The Past Resurfaces Part 2. Footsteps are heard coming up from the cellar into Zuna's home, making everyone turn to see who emerges. They all heard Zabuza's screams and thought to themselves that Naruto would be the one to greet them. They were wrong. Zabuza gets to the top of the stairs to see everyone at the table. Hello everyone, I am here to he never finishes as Kakashi yells for formation. Team 7, get in formation. Sai takes position in back, Sakura is in the middle and off to the right of Sai, Sasuke is up front to the left of Sakura, all get in battle ready formation. Alright, you know what to do, commence attack pattern alpha. Sasuke orders with his team members nodding. Zabuza waves his hands in the air, wait. I am not your, he dodges a thrown kunai from Sakura, will you please stop, oof. Zabuza is hit in the chest by Sasuke, which makes him off balance. Sai follows up with an ink tiger, beast imitation drawing, which hits Zabuza knocking him to the ground. Sakura follows up by adding chakra to her fist and slams it in Zabuza's chest, implanting his body in the floor. Where is that Gaki? I need him to explain what's going on. Team 7 jumps back and get in formation again, ready to attack if need be. During the whole event Izuna's family was watching in awe at what Shinobi could do. Fortunately for Zabuza, Naruto arrives with his father figures to see Team 7 in battle formation and Zabuza in the floor pinned down. Can someone tell me why our ally is in the floor? Naruto chimes in. Ally Zabuza attacked us though? Kakashi states. Naruto shakes his head and goes over to Zabuza helping him up, I should have warned you first before getting Goku and Vegeta. He points toward them. Zabuza's adopted son Haku is being held against her will by Gato, hence why he is helping us. There is more to this issue though, but to explain it to everyone Goku here needs to show you what race us 3 come from. Team 7 relaxes and goes back to sitting down, you look like any ordinary person to me, albeit the muscular build and super strength. Sai reasons. Goku, can you show them please, I do not want to draw out conversation. Alright everyone, what I am about to do is show where Vegeta, Naruto and I come from as well as bits of my past. In order to do this I need everyone to grab onto my shoulders or back and sit still like I will be doing. Goku sits down in the full lotus position and closes his eyes. Vegeta, Naruto, since you know this already, go and guard the house please. Both nod and walk out of the home while everyone takes a seat around Goku and puts their hands on him. Good, now get ready, what you are about to see may change your view on the world as you know it. A flash of white envelops the room, the memories begin. The scene starts with planet Vegeta right before Frieza blows it up. This is my homeworld, planet Vegeta. All of us full-blooded Saiyans like Vegeta and myself were born here. The person you see that is white with purple is called Frieza, as to what had happened just watch. Goku tells everyone. Bardock and his Saiyan brothers are all looking at Frieza and his accomplices, ready to take down the one that caused them much grief and harm over the years. Frieza, your reign of tyranny ends here and now. I and my brothers will defeat you today and we will be free once again. Bardock yells. Frieza laughs, you stupid monkeys never had a chance against me, now watch as you and your planet disappear into nothingness. He holds up one finger which starts to produce a small orange ball that looked like the sun, but that small ball just got bigger and bigger until it reached the size of a small moon. Maniacal laughter is soon heard from Frieza. Bardock is in shock at what he sees as well as the ones behind him, but as a leader, he shoots a blue Kai ball at the orb, hoping for it to explode, killing Frieza. Take this Frieza. The orb is absorbed into the orange sun. See, you never had a chance. You monkeys will never interfere in my plans ever again. Frieza twitches his finger sending the ball toward the planet, it vaporizes anybody in its way then hits planet Vegeta, blowing it up. The fireworks, oh they are most glorious. Frieza cackles, soon going back to his ship. Vegeta, who I ended up fighting later on in my life, was in the bottom of that ship, but first I must show you who we might be facing later on, my brother. Goku says. Before we change memories, why did Frieza look like Orochimaru? Kakashi states. Do you have a picture of him by any chance? Goku is handed a picture of him and goes wide-eyed. Well, this is not good at all. Although his body and eyes are different, the face is almost the same. I hope we don't face him in the future. The memory changes to show the battle between Raditz, Goku and Piccolo. Who is the funny green-looking thing? Inari says. That is Piccolo. As to the one with long hair facing us is my brother Raditz. Goku responds. Why do I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen? Sai states as all watch the battle and to the point where Goku sacrifices himself to protect Earth. Sakura gasps, if you died then how are you still alive? The Dragon Balls are a wonderful item, but in the wrong hands they can be deadly, I will tell you about those later. Goku responds as the memory shifts to the battle with Vegeta. Team 7 and Tazuna's family watch as Goku and Vegeta battle it out, one to save the earth, the other destroy it. They also see Vegeta transform into the mighty Ataru, confusing them greatly. Also confusing them was the weird attacks they were producing to them. It seemed like visible chakra being shot around. What the hell is that monkey, Sasuke states. And I am confused on the attacks you use, it looks like chakra to me, Sakura finishes. The transformation you see Vegeta do can only be achieved if we still have our tail and look at a full moon. The name of the transformation is Ataru. As to the attacks we use, that is called Kai attacks, in which we use our Kai to produce them. Kakashi gasps, that is impossible, nobody can use Kai, though we have been wondering if our chakra reserves have a higher purpose. How can it be possible that latent Kai in humans in your time turned into chakra? Goku shrugs, I don't see why not, but unfortunately you will never be able to do what I, Vegeta, and Naruto do, as our bodies are built different and can withstand one of those blasts, depending on how strong we are. The memory continues and all see that Vegeta becomes beat by a child named Gohan, who turned into a Taro and squashed him. He ran off soon after in a pod-like ship. Memory switch again to the Frieza battle, in which it showed Vegeta's end and Goku standing up to the tyrant. Everyone minus Goku was in awe at the battle of what seemed like gods, and more so when Goku performed the spirit bomb. Holy shit. What was that you threw? Sai says in awe. Goku chuckles, that was the spirit bomb, it uses energy from living beings like you, the trees, heck basically anything alive on the planet. The more energy the bigger the ball. This one used energy from the surrounding planets as well as Earth, hence the size. That looks dangerous, hell, all you attack seems dangerous and if not used properly can level villages in an instant. Kakashi states. Not just villages, Kakashi, Vegeta and I have enough power to blow up this planet 50 times or more over, while Naruto has a good chance at doing so, as he is not up to our level yet, as we are thousands of years old. Shall we continue? Everyone pales but soon nods and the memory continues. It shows Frieza coming back and killing off Krillin and severely injuring Piccolo, which in turn makes Goku go Super Saiyan and beating Frieza to a pulp. Eventually the memory shows Frieza being defeated by Goku and him trying to escape the planet before it explodes. He finds a pod and enters coordinates and escapes the planet as it explodes. The memory changes yet again to show the battle with Cell, but not with Goku, with his son Gohan when he goes Super Saiyan 2. Sai decides to interrupt. Okay, what is up with these transformations? First it is a Teru, then a blonde fighter, and now a blonde fighter with lighting coming from the body. What's next? A blonde fighter with super long hair. Goku laughs, actually, the last you described is Super Saiyan 3. Anyways, there are 4 levels of a Saiyan. What you see me as now is my base, the next is what is called a Super Saiyan, the next Super Saiyan 2, and it goes all the way to 4. As to seeing them, I only transform if it is necessary. Everyone moans in displeasure. The battle rages between Gohan and Cell up to the point where Goku sacrifices himself yet again, but then Cell comes back, surprising Tazuna's family and Team 7. The battle rages again and shows the final bout between 2 supernatural beings trying to overpower one another with their attacks. In the end, with the help of Vegeta and the Z fighters, Gohan overcomes and wins the battle. Those are the main ones I am going to show you, as I do not want to give away all the information. So what does everyone think about us and the enemy we will face down the road? Goku states, making the area flash white, making everyone see that they are back in Tazuna's home. I am not sure what to think anymore. After seeing you fight, I feel really weak and helpless. Sakura sadly states. I agree, what Sakura said are the replies from Sai and Sasuke. Kakashi is in deep thought, which Goku notices, but soon Kakashi speaks up, so I am guessing our enemy, which is like you, is Geto then. Goku nods, that's nice and all, but we don't stand a chance, so who is going to fight Geto? You, Vegeta. Actually no, Naruto is going to do this one by himself. What? Tazuna's family and Team 7 chorus. Goku waves his hands in the air, you don't understand, we Saiyans get stronger after every near-death situation. Naruto needs this to become stronger, plus, his Saiyan pride and love of fighting will kick in, making him want to do this. At this point Naruto and Vegeta come back inside, it has only been an hour since the start of the memories. So, who wants to train, cause I am really itching to fight Geto, anyone? Naruto states, earning sweat drops from the non-Saiyans and laughter from Vegeta and Goku. See what I tell ya? But we won't stand a chance against Geto if he is a Saiyan like you 3. Sasuke screams, pointing at Naruto, Goku, and Vegeta. That is where you are wrong, your jutsu can be used as distractions to help me along, but also a target as well. I have taught you how to dodge fast-moving objects, but I am afraid that you will get hurt, plus I fight my best if I can go all out without hurting my comrades. Naruto states. Well, there is good news, Gato planned on destroying the bridge himself in a week's time, as I overheard him speaking with someone about Tazuna and the bridge. Zabuza responds back. That settles it then, time to train you to the point where you can stay somewhat alive out there. Kakashi says with worry, but first, it is late at night, so let's get some rest, but tomorrow we will begin early in the morning. Hi is heard from Team 7 as they run upstairs to get some rest. The Saiyan trio decide to do the same, but at the Namikaze estate's instant transmission comes in handy. Time skip. 1 week. Team 7, the Saiyan trio, and Zabuza are walking toward the bridge. Tazuna and his family are being guarded by Kakashi's shadow clone, just in case Gato sent assassins to kill them off. All of them are thinking about what is about to happen, but cannot fathom what might happen. Naruto, however, is ecstatic about the upcoming fight, but in the back of his mind, his comrade's safety are a concern. Naruto sighs, alright, I might regret this later on, but I want you all to stay far away from the bridge and the battle area, as I do not want you to get hurt, okay? Goku and Vegeta smile as it reminds them of when they fought enemies, but Kakashi seems worried as they reach the bridge. We are all here to help Naruto. You cannot do everything on your own. Kai blast erupts at the feet of Team 7 and Kakashi flinging them into the nearby forest. Naruto becomes wide-eyed, no, not now. Goku, Vegeta, go and help them please, I can handle myself just fine. Both nod and rush to see if said people are okay. A new voice enters making Zabuza and Naruto turn to see the man. Oh, how cute, you have your so-called friends attempt to face me in battle, no matter, I took care of that problem. Zabuza cannot hold in his concern any longer. Gato. Where is Haku? If you harmed him in any such way. You know what I am capable of, boy. Zabuza snarls, but Naruto speaks up, but you don't know what I am capable of saying. I will ask the same question, where is Haku? Oh look, it seems Kakarot made a friend. Fine, you want Haku. Gato motions for his bodyguard to bring Haku forward. Here is Haku, happy now. Hand her over here, Gato, I have no time for games. Zabuza yells. Gato chuckles, you can have him, alright. Gato grabs Haku and throws him towards Zabuza and Naruto, but just as Naruto was about to catch him, Gato shoots a Kai ball at Haku, vaporizing him, but in pieces. Maniacal laughter is heard from Gato. Zabuza Naruto seethes as his energy swells. Get out of here, as it is about to get ugly. Aki, I think I should. Oh. Naruto yells, spiking his energy even more to show a blue aura around him. Zabuza's eyes grow wide, seeing the aura again, and the ice-like gaze from Naruto. He nods his head and runs off to help Team 7. What you did was inexcusable, and for that I will never forgive you. Naruto says in a low, emotionless voice. Haha, you think I care about human lives? Once I gather the Dragon Balls, I will be the supreme ruler of this world and will take anyone out that does not abide to my will. I will be a. Gato never finishes as Naruto had enough of his mouth. Kaioken. Naruto's body glows red and he shoots towards Gato, grabbing him by the throat and throwing him up in the air, then vanishing and reappearing behind him and delivers an axe kick to Gato's back, making him plummet toward earth. Gato stops himself before he hits the ground. Nice move, brat, but that is the only lucky shot you get. Gato says as he puts his arms to the side and screams, making the earth rumble and crack, sending rocks into the air. Ahhhhhh. His once pudgy and short figure grows into a man about 5'10", with a muscular build and shoulder-length black spiky hair. Gato screams again, producing a flash of light. It soon recedes to show what looks like a mini Raditz. Naruto, who is still in mid-air, looks at Gato with wonder. Holy shit, it's a Raditz. It seems Kami's choice to awaken your gene had a big consequence. No shit, Sherlock. Great, this is going to get really ugly, and oh boy. Naruto's chat is cut short as Gato yells at him, feel the power of a true Saiyan elite. Gato puts his hands up above his head, charging Kai, then puts it down in front of him. Masenko. A large blast of yellow Kai is shot towards Naruto. Naruto is at first wide-eyed, but then smirks. He flies toward the blast, but instead of it hitting Naruto, he deflects it with one hand and continues toward Gato. A Taijutsu battle ensues. Back in the forest moments before. Sakura, Sasuke, you all okay? Kakashi states with a groan, getting up. A little sore, but alright, could be better. Fan-fucking-tastic, replied the three. Hey, are you alright? Goku asks as all nods. Vegeta, what should we do about these people? They cannot survive a Kai blast like we can. Thankfully Gato missed and only hit the ground, hence why you four are alive. I say we watch the fireworks, I have not seen a live battle in a very long while. Goku chuckles and was about to say something to Team 7, but Zabuza interrupts. I would not mind that at all, actually it seems like the Gaki is doing pretty. Kaioken. The red flash from Naruto's attack disrupts their conversation. I think I will agree with watching the fight, it seems to be starting off interesting. Sasuke states, but soon the ground begins to rumble, making everyone turn to see Gato change. Kakarot isn't that, Vegeta starts. Yes, he looks a lot like Raditz, but how? Is he a descendant or was Raditz reborn into this man? Before any more talk can go on, a yellow flash and a scream of Masenko is heard from Gato, his voice now lower than before. The two Saiyans and Team 7 watch within the tree line with awe at the taijutsu bout taking place, but about 5 minutes into it, a blur shoots toward them, which goes through a couple trees and skids on the ground, making a trench. Everyone looks to see a battered and bruised Naruto stand up and crack his neck and knuckles. Okay, that's it, no more Mr. Nice Guy. Naruto yells, taking off his weights, then disappearing back to the battlefield. Gato was about to charge Naruto, but was soon kneed in the solar plexus, then grabbed by the arm, spun around 3 times and launched into the air. Before Gato can return the favor, Naruto appears behind him, clasps his hands together and rams them home into Gato's center back, making him plummet into the ocean, resulting in a massive geyser. A loud yell is heard, and Gato shoots out of the water and hovers at Naruto's level. I think that was a nice warm-up, don't you think? How about giving me your all? I can tell you're holding back. I won't need to go all out to defeat you, Gato, only one of us leaves here alive today, and that person will be me. Naruto states. That's a shame really, if you won't go all out then I will have to make you. I wonder how your non-Saiyan friends can fare against a Kai blast. Your fight is with me, Gato, not them, leave them out of this. Naruto charges Gato with his arm extended ready to punch him, but Gato had other plans. Gato ducked under the punch and rammed his fist in Naruto's gut to the point where it almost went straight through his body. Spittle and blood spurted out of Naruto's mouth. Gato was not done, however. He takes his free hand, puts it up at Naruto's face point blank, and charges a blue Kai ball. It's been nice knowing ya, but I have plans to attend to. Naruto's eyes widen as the Kai blast went off, resulting in a massive explosion. Down in the tree line, Kakashi and his team bow their head in shame at seeing Naruto perish after a short battle, but then chuckling is heard from Goku and Vegeta. What's so funny, Naruto just died out there? Sakura screams. Oh ho ho, you have no idea, child, that blast was mere child's play to him. Look. Vegeta points to the blast that is receding, which eventually shows Naruto with mangled clothes and bloody and slightly singed body. Up in the air, you know, I was wondering if I could take a blast like that at point blank range. Naruto quips, angering Gato. That should have killed you. There is no way you are stronger than me. Gato flies back and yells, scattershot the yellow balls of Kai near Naruto, who stands there bored and deflects and dodges all of them before vanishing and reappearing beside Gato, punching him in the cheek, sending him crashing through the bridge. But before Naruto can continue with his attack, a purple light shines through the water, which soon grows brighter as Gato ascends into the air once more. I have had enough of your charade, it ends here. Everyone dies. Say goodbye to your planet. Gallic gun. The purple beam fires toward Team 7 and Goku and Vegeta, who watch with a stone gaze, not doing anything as this is Naruto's fight and do not want to interfere. Kakashi and Team 7 watch the two Saiyans beside them, wondering why they are not acting on the situation. Shit. Not good, I know Goku said not to do this, but I have no choice. Kaioken ×3. Naruto body glows red and his muscles increase once again as the Kai ball comes closer to Naruto's friends, whom all huddle together minus Goku and Vegeta. The purple mass gets closer still. 7 feet. 5 feet. 3 feet. Hahaha, say goodbye to your precious people. The red flash is seen in front of Kakashi and Team 7, which soon show Naruto panting. Their eyes go wide. Goku, Vegeta. Get them out of here, I got things on my end. Both nod and get into action, but Sakura yells for Naruto, don't sacrifice yourself for us. Goku and Vegeta fly away with the non-Saiyans in tow. Naruto. She screams as the blast engulfs Naruto, but instead of exploding something happens which surprises Goku and Vegeta. Moments before the blast hits. So, this is my end, to think that my life ends here. Naruto thinks to himself. This is not the end for you, don't give up on yourself. Remember what Gato wants to do with Earth and its people. Remember Naruto and use that to your advantage. You're right, Kurama. This is what I trained for, this is what I was waiting for my entire life thus far, and it cannot end here. Sakura, Sasuke, Sai, all of Konoha and Earth is cheering me on, waiting for their savior to come, and that person is me. Naruto screams out just as the blast hits, but the aura released is not blue, oh no, it is gold in color, and the changes that Naruto undergoes is astonishing. His pupils disappear, only leaving wide eyes, his black hair turns red, and his muscle mass increases yet again, straining the muscles to their limit. As Gato's blast is about to tear the ground asunder, Naruto takes both his hands and pushes with all his might, screaming as he attempts to do the unthinkable. Ah. Up in the air with Gato. Go ahead, raise your power, as if it would matter anyway. Now to get out of here before the planet. Gato sees his Gallic gun raise from the ground and his eyes bulge. What? But that's impossible. Down with Naruto as he lifted the energy ball enough to stand. Hey Gato, I think you dropped this. Naruto punches the ball with all his might, making the purple Kai blast hurl towards Gato, whom charges another Kai attack. Masenko. The ball explodes in close proximity to Gato, thus giving him severe injuries, but the end is not there. From the blast emerges Naruto still in his powered-up state, who grabs Gato by the arms and legs and brings his back down onto his own knee, making Gato scream out in pain. How does it feel, Gato, to know the pain of the ones you hurt, to know the pain that the humans on this world have felt for millennium? Naruto roars, increasing his power again, which blasts Gato back as he tried to attack again. In desperation, Gato fires multiple Kai blasts at Naruto, which all miss and cost him a punch in the stomach, the same one he dealt to Naruto. Naruto continues with multiple punches to the midsection and face, and when done drop kicks him into the forest, resulting in a massive crater forming. The power-up recedes, showing an extremely exhausted and badly injured Naruto. Back. Those Kaioken boosts and this new transformation have pushed me to my limits, even though I have Kurama to heal me. I must end this quick. Naruto slowly glides to the crater where Gato lay, but just as he was about to get there, Gato screams and flies up into the air, charging another Gallic gun. Gato, who is unable to use one arm, has one eye closed and is bleeding from multiple cuts, screams out, "You are in a weakened state, Naruto, there is nothing you can do to stop planetary destruction this time." Gato breathes heavily and starts to laugh manically as he launches his attack from high in the air, this one bigger than the last. Up in the air with Goku and Vegeta and their captives. This reminds me of our first fight, Goku. Vegeta states. Goku nods, and it seems like he will have to use that level I warned him about. Honestly, it might kill him if he attempts it. Kill him. Chorus Kakashi and Team 7. Just watch the fight, dammit. Vegeta quips, making everyone turn back to the battle. Kurama, I have to use that level of Kaioken. Just so you know, if I don't make it out of here alive, you were the best friend I had and I will miss you dearly. Same here, Naruto, same here. Kurama starts to shed tears. Well, here goes. Farewell Earth and its citizens, and to my friends, I am sorry. The blast is halfway to the ground when Naruto breathes deep and cups his hands to the side and starts to chant. Kamehameha. His hands shoot forward, launching the bright blue beam of energy which collides with the Gallic gun, making the earth shake around them, and dust, rocks, and fissures to form beneath Naruto as he struggles to hold his ground. Time to go all out, Kaioken times 5. Naruto's muscles bulge to their limit and the Kamehameha explodes and triples in size, overpowering Gato's Gallic gun. Up in the air with Gato. No. My plans all ruined because of you, stupid monkey, GWAHH. The massive Kamehameha engulfs Gato and explodes, making a second sun in the sky, alerting all of the elemental nations. In Konoha Hokage's office. Sarutobi, for the last hour, was wondering what in the hell was the earthquakes and explosions going off in the distance. He soon got his answer as a Chunin barged through his door. Hokage-sama, there is another sun in the sky near Wave, take a look. The man pants as Sarutobi turns and looks to the sky from his window, and his eyes widen at what he sees, a bright bluish-red ball in the air which dissipates after a minute. Naruto, I only hope what you told me when you returned here has not come to pass. Hokage-sama, Hokage-sama. The Chunin yells, trying to get Sarutobi's attention. Sorry, I was having a moment, what do you need? Should we send out another team to evacuate Team 7, Naruto and Kakashi, sir? Sarutobi ponders and believes whatever happened Naruto would prevail. No, we wait until they come here, then we will act. Hi. The Chunin bows and runs out of the office while Sarutobi looks back toward Wave, hoping Naruto is alright. Back in Wave after Gato's defeat. Naruto drops his hands to the sides, panting heavily and hurting all over. He looks to the sky just as he was about to lose consciousness. I did it, I saved Earth and most of all my friends. Naruto succumbs to the darkness just as Goku, Vegeta, and all of Team 7 come to greet him. He did well, Vegeta, I could not be more proud of him. Agreed, Goku, but with this battle he will become stronger as a result. So is he dead? Sakura goes over and starts poking Naruto to see if he will wake up. Sakura. He just had a grueling battle, and you think poking him will make him wake up? Dear Kami, how stupid can you get? Sai mumbled the last part. Kakashi, I know you have to finish the bridge and all, and I apologize for the damage caused here today, but I need to get Naruto, and yes, he is still alive as I can sense his faint but present life energy, back to Konoha for treatment. Goku states. Kakashi goes and pats Goku and Vegeta on the back. You raised him good and taught him well, maybe he will be Earth's next savior after all. Oh, and what was that Naruto turned into? Vegeta butts in. That is what is known as a false Super Saiyan. The transformation has the same properties as a Super Saiyan, but the problem is the body is not ready to handle it. The good news is that Naruto is close, very close actually, to achieving the golden prize, if you will. And I have no doubt he will become the next guardian of Earth. So can we go? Kakashi nods as Goku picks up Naruto bridal style and grabs Vegeta's shoulder. We will tell Hokage-sama everything about the mission, while Naruto is out until then, everyone. Aye. Choruses Team 7 as they watch the Saiyan trio vanish into thin air. Chapter 5. Hunt for the Dragon Balls. Sarutobi was pacing his office in a nervous wreck, wondering how Naruto was doing. The shaking and sounds of an intense battle have all but ceased 10 minutes ago. Damn it Naruto, you better be alright. And what was that battle like? It sounded godly. He takes a deep breath and decides to sit down on his desk, but as he sat down, two people appear in his office. It's Goku and Vegeta, with Goku holding Naruto bridal style. This makes him jump out of his seat quickly to check on him. Naruto. Sarutobi looks toward Goku and Vegeta. Please tell me he is alright. He's fine, just dealing with exhaustion and other various injuries, but he will become stronger as a result from the battle. Goku states, earning a confused look from Sarutobi. What Goku means is that we Saiyans get stronger from every near-death experience. Just as Sarutobi was about to reply, a groan is heard from Naruto, alerting everyone. Ugh, did anyone get the number of that truck? Damn, my body aches all over and holy shit, I'm actually alive. Everyone laughs, but Goku replies, you did good Naruto, and from this beatdown, you might make Super Saiyan in no time, but first we need to find the Dragon Balls before anyone else does. Dragon Balls? The hell are those? The Sandaime questions. That is for us to know and not you Hokage-sama, at least not yet, no offense sir. Vegeta states with a bow, which earns a glare from Sarutobi, but then waves it off. Whatever anyway, shouldn't we get Naruto to the hospital? I am fine Sarutobi, Kurama is healing me up nicely, so all I need is about a week's rest. Oh, and I have a feeling Gato has some of the Dragon Balls in his mansion, but how are we going to find the others? Remember how you felt the one-star ball? Naruto nods at Goku's question. Well, I believe that you have a special ability to sense them so that they will not fall into the wrong hands. Naruto ponders. Makes sense, kind of. Vegeta laughs while Sarutobi smirks. Alright, time to get our champion home Sarutobi, so we bid you good day. The Saiyan trio vanishes to get much needed rest at home. Sarutobi sits back down and shakes his head. Oh Naruto, you are full of surprises, aren't you? Why am I getting the feeling something bad is going to happen later on? No matter, I will look into this another time. Time skip 1 week later. We find our Saiyan trio flying toward Wave to plunder Gato's mansion. While flying, Naruto brings up the conversation of becoming a Super Saiyan. So with the last fight I had, you said I was close to Super Saiyan. Goku nods. Yes, but it must come from a need, not a want, so just training to achieve the goal will not work as you are wanting to go Super Saiyan. Vegeta nods as Naruto replies, how did you achieve it? Goku sighs. The battle with Frieza was when I activated it. First Piccolo was severely injured, and then Krillin was blown up, which pushed me to the edge. Seeing my best friend die before my eyes created a need in my mind, a need to end the madness, a need to end all the suffering Frieza had caused. I think you know the rest. Well, that sucks. I guess it's more training for me just in case we run into another one of your friends. Vegeta laughs. Oh, I don't doubt that one bit, but the next enemy we are helping with is I need to work this dust off. After another 5 minutes of flying, they arrive at the Baron Mansion. All three land in the courtyard, where Naruto instantly sits in the lotus position and meditates. Images start popping up in his mind, images of the past, images of what used to stand on this very ground. Naruto sees a giant dragon surrounded by many people, one of which Naruto recognizes from Goku's stories. Mr. Popo, Naruto whispers, catching the attention of Goku and Vegeta, whom are slightly confused. Mr. Popo has been gone for many years. What do you see, Naruto? Goku states. Naruto's eyes snap open and he takes a deep breath, then smiles. This place, it makes me feel calm and at peace. As for me, saying Mr. Popo, the visions told me this is where the lookout used to stand. Goku and Vegeta's eyes widen. Well, that was unexpected. Vegeta gasps out. I know what we must do once all the Dragon Balls are collected, but I will tell you along the way. I feel a strong pull inside the mansion. Naruto tells, motioning them to follow. So, this plan of yours? Goku asks in wonder. It's actually quite simple. I know us three alone will not be able to stop all the enemies that come here, so I propose that one wish is used to restore the lookout, the next wish is to bring back Dend, Piccolo, Mr. Popo, Gohan, Trunks, and Krillin. The final wish I propose we use at a later time, as I feeling we might be needing it. But that is brilliant. Goku yells as he turns down a hallway with Vegeta following close behind. It has been too long since I have seen those people. Naruto stops in front of the door he is about to go through. Wait a damn minute, I thought all those people were with you in Otherworld. Goku and Vegeta scratch their head. All of us actually got lost in the Otherworld as it is so vast, and eventually we could not find each other again. Goku says, making Naruto sweat drop. Naruto opens the door. I sense that they are inside the safe. By all means then. Vegeta states, going up to the massive steel door, punching a hole in it, then ripping it off its hinges, then flinging it through the nearby wall. Goku laughs as Naruto shakes his head with a smirk. There inside the safe on a red pillow are 4 of the Dragon Balls, the 2-star, 7-star, 5-star, and 3-star. Naruto hands them each to Goku, who then uses instant transmission to bring them home and then return. Well, this leaves the 4 and 6 star balls, but where can they be? I really don't want to be flying all over the damn place searching the entire elemental nations. Naruto mumbles, making his father figures snicker. You are not alone, Naruto, remember that you have us. I propose we each take a segment of the elemental nations and begin searching. Goku says. That's great and all, but first I want 2 things answered. Vegeta and Goku nod for continuance. First, we need to know when the Chunin exams are, as I know we will be needed, and 2, how the hell are you going to find the Dragon Balls? Leave that to Goku and I while you see Sarutobi-sama about the Chunin exams. Hi. Naruto responds back, then leaving the area via instant transmission. Goku turns to Vegeta, whom smirks. So I guess this means we get to meet Bulma again. Vegeta states, which Goku nods, then both disappear into thin air. Back at Konoha an hour later. Naruto is currently in the backyard of the Namikaze estate training. He was going through his taijutsu katas, as well as trying to learn different kai attacks, but as he was doing this, the thought of having Goku and Vegeta's friends around, as well as having the lookout back, kept coming up. He tried remembering something his father figures told him about. It was a place where they can train for a year, whereas only a day passes outside. Naruto sighs and decides to up his training and flies into the air, then flips himself upside down and starts to do katas again. Again, the memory of him talking to Sarutobi about the upcoming Chunin exams came up, but it was not pleasant at all. No, it was a foreboding feeling that permeated the office, like something big was about to happen. Flashback an hour earlier. Naruto appears in front of Sarutobi, breaking him from his godforsaken paperwork. Akage's worst enemy. It was a blessing to him, but wondered what Naruto wanted. Ah, Naruto my boy, is something the matter? Naruto nods. I was wondering when the Chunin exams will take place here, as Goku, Vegeta, and I have to do a personal mission, and it involves the Dragon Balls. Sarutobi scratches his head. Well, to answer your question, the exams will take place in 2 months, but why ask, as you are a fresh jounin and don't have a team? Naruto sighs. There is a feeling I am getting, and every time I meditate in the morning, I get a vision of something attacking Earth in which I end up fighting, but after that the vision goes blank. Goku, Vegeta and I need to be at the exams, as I fear that the attack will take place then. It seems I am not the only one with these feelings, but I must know what the Dragon Balls are and what his plan is. Sarutobi smiles. It seems the apple does not fall far from the tree. I too have been having the feeling of not making it through the exams. Naruto interrupts before Sarutobi can continue. Don't say that, Hokage-sama, even though I have not known you that long, I feel that we have a grandfather-grandson relationship. I honestly don't know what I would do if you perished in front of me. Sarutobi smiles, then gets up from his desk, walks over to Naruto and pats his head. Fear not, my boy, I feel you are destined for great things, and if anything happens to me, just promise me that you will do everything in your power to avenge me. Naruto nods, his eyes gleaming with happy tears. Now, can you explain to me about this plan of yours and what the Dragon Balls are? Before Naruto can respond, Goku's voice appears in his head. Hey Naruto, I am with King Kai, which is why I can communicate to you. Anyway, King Kai has been watching and I give you permission to tell him. As for us, we are going to meet Bulma to get a Dragon Ball radar to help in the search. Since when could you go back to Otherworld, and how the hell is King Kai still alive? It's been over. Oh, I am such a dumbass. Naruto hears King Kai chuckle and mumbles something about stupid immortal gods. Sarutobi catches Naruto's attention by waving his hand in front of his face. Earth to Naruto. Naruto scratches his nose Goku style and laughs, then proceeds to tell Sarutobi his plan and what the Dragon Balls can do, but leaves out certain aspects as he does not want him to know everything. Sarutobi was surprised to say the least and was happy that he had Naruto and his friends around. Flashback end. Naruto smiled at the memory, albeit the ominous feeling about the area, but then soon fired a couple yellow Kai blasts to the right of him as he sensed 2 people approach with a high energy signature. The blasts were deflected by none other than Vegeta and Goku, who then both laughed. A little jumpy are we, Vegeta starts. But I cannot blame you with a death-like presence here in Konoha. Goku finishes while Naruto gasps. Thank Kami. I thought Sarutobi-sama and I were the only ones. Goku and Vegeta look at each other slightly confused, then turn back to Naruto. What? Oh, forget it, I will tell you along the way before we split in search of the remaining Dragon Balls. His father figures nod, then all 3 blast off in a blue aura, slightly surprising the populace of Konoha. An hour later, and a long discussion of Naruto's visions while meditating later, the Saiyan trio arrive back in Wave Country, hovering over the bridge that was now completed, free from damages from the godly battle that took place over a week ago. So, the plan of attack then? Goku states. Well, seeming how my father was not well liked in Iowa after killing many of their shinobi in the Third Great Ninja War, Earth Country, which is located northwest from here, is out for me. Anyways, I plan on taking Wind Country to the west of us. You two can decide where to go, Earth Country or Lightning Country, which is north from us. I will take lightning as I want to do a little surveillance on Odo, which is near there if I remember correctly. I have an unsettling feeling about that place. Goku states. HMPH, seems I got Earth. Oh well, time to go. Vegeta blasts toward Earth country, radar in tow, singing Rock You Like a Hurricane along the way, making Naruto and Goku facepalm, then fly to their destinations, all new to meet back home after their task was complete. But Naruto. We find our young Saiyan flying towards Suna, bored out of his mind, currently wondering about what is to come and if he will survive the next battle he will eventually have. It was an unsettling feeling for Naruto as he slightly feared death, but at the same time was proud at the fact if he did die, he would do so with Saiyan honor, goes out fighting. Naruto was currently approaching Suna and was about to fly over the village without a glance, but felt a pull from somewhere inside, as well as a person with a high energy signature. He was instantly on guard and descended to the sands below to see if he would be granted access to see the Kazekage. The guards see Naruto approach, making them stand at attention and demand information. Halt, state your name and business, stranger. The first guard states with authority. Naruto nods and slowly reaches into his pant pocket, making the guards tense and get ready to attack at moment's notice, but they relax as they see it is only a headband. Naruto ties it to his head, showing his allegiance to Konoha. My name is Naruto Namikaze, Jounin of Konoha, and wish to speak to you, Kazekage. The guard's eyes widen at the mention of Namikaze, then bow in respect. Welcome, Namikaze-sama, we would be honored if you visited the Kazekage, but we will have Anbu watch over your every move as our relation with Konoha is strained at the moment. The second guard replies. Naruto waves his hand. It is quite alright and I understand, but please, no honorifics, it makes me feel old. Hi. The guards choruses then signal a couple Anbu to come and escort Naruto to the Kazekage office. Kazekage office. A man dressed in formal cage gear, minus the hat, with auburn hair and a stern look on his face, sits at his desk doing every cage's least liked task, paperwork. Like Sarutobi, he looked for a break from the depressing task and he got his wish as his secretary knocked on the door then entered. Kazekage-sama, 2 Anbu escorting 1 Naruto. Namikaze is coming here, they say the young Namikaze wishes to speak to you. Shocked that there was a Namikaze still around made him instantly stand. I know our relations are strained with Konoha, but I highly doubt that Anbu was needed for an escort. But sir, the Kazekage interrupts her. If this Namikaze is like Minato was, then I highly doubt he would do anything rash. Send him in, please. The secretary bows and motions for Naruto to come inside, then closes the door after Naruto is inside. He bows, which the Kazekage returns, then motions for Naruto to take a seat. Thank you for having me, Kazekage-sama. Sarutobi-sama has told me much about our strained alliance and wished to help, but first there is something here that I need from you, something that will decide the fate of the elemental nations and the planet itself. The Kazekage narrows his eyes, trying to find deceit in Naruto's voice, but finds none. And do pray tell what this item is and why it is so important. Naruto clears his throat. Well, sir. But Vegeta. We find Vegeta currently flying high above Earth country, looking down upon the various mountains that dot the landscape, blocking communication from getting through. Unfortunately, they never met a Saiyan before and Vegeta wanted it to stay that way. He pushes the button on the top of the radar, which turns on the device with a click, then a beeping is heard as it picks up the location of a Dragon Ball. Vegeta looks at it and smirks when it shows it's the 6-star ball. Glad the ball is not an Iwa, I would really hate to have to deal with politics and possibly start a war. Vegeta blasts off following the radar to pinpoint where the ball is near. He eventually lands on one of the many stone spires dotting the land. Now where is this thing? Vegeta looks around, finding nothing, which agitates him, and what does he do to solve this problem? He decides to make a scene. He flies into the air, holds out his right arm with his palm facing the spires where the Dragon Ball is supposed to be, and charges a blue Kai ball into said palm. Once it's big enough, he releases it. Big bang attack. The blue ball of Kai hits the base of the stone spire near the one the Dragon Ball is located, in which explodes in a violent flash of blue light, sending dust and rock flying into the air. The dust dissipates to show a crater the size of a small village, and at the bottom rests the 6-star ball. Vegeta quickly flies down and picks up the ball, then senses multiple life forces coming his direction. Seems I awoke the welcoming party, too bad I can't greet them. He decides that now is a good time to leave and heads home via instant transmission. Back with Naruto. So let me see if I got this right. The Kazekage states, pinching the bridge of his nose and sighs. What I have in my possession is what is called a Dragon Ball, which can grant certain wishes once all are collected, and that you want to have it to prepare for something that you don't even know if it will happen or not. Naruto nods, and you said that you can help with our relation to Konoha. Naruto nods again. Yes, but to do so I would need the Dragon Ball you currently have as my plan, which I will not tell you at the moment as some secrets are best left alone, will bring about a new era of peace on Earth like many years ago when my race existed. The Kazekage becomes confused which Naruto sees you look human to me, although your muscular build is quite abnormal for a shinobi. Thus show him your power already damn, I swear you like to drag things out. Kurama states. Well, I haven't heard from you in a while. I was getting to what you said, but I needed to earn his trust first. Naruto mentally responds back. Whatever, just promise me that when the time comes you will use my power to the fullest extent. Do you know something I don't, Kurama? It's best if you found out on your own, Naruto. Naruto mentally nods and cuts the link. I hope you will forgive me for keeping this information about me from you. Naruto shakes his head, clearing his thoughts. Yes, I am human, partially, that is, there is another side of me that I wish to show you but not here. May we go to somewhere private yet large at the same time? The Kazekage thinks for a second then snaps his fingers, making the hidden Anbu, which Naruto sensed once he got in the office, appear. I will be leaving my office to go outside the village as Naruto-san wishes to show me something. Do not follow, I will be alright. The Anbu tense for a minute but then bow and chorus high. Very good, now, shall we go? Naruto nods yes, ready when you are. The Kazekage puts his hand on Naruto's shoulder and leaves with a gold sand sushin. The two appear 3 miles outside the village in the vast desert area where Naruto sits down in the lotus position and starts to meditate. May I ask why you are meditating? The Kazekage asks. I need to calm myself as I am usually in battle using these techniques, seldom do I show my techniques willingly, but I trust you. Naruto states, making the Kazekage nod. After a couple minutes Naruto stands. Do not be alarmed at what you are about to see. Naruto blasts into the air in a blue aura, making the Kazekage's jaw drop. The flying shinobi, the only one I know of, is Inoki with his dust release. This boy is surprising. Naruto, still in the air, cups his hands at his sides and starts to chant while collecting a large amount of blue kai in his palms. Kamehameha. Naruto shoots his hands forward, launching the blue wave into the air, which soon dissipates as it leaves the atmosphere. He descends to the desert floor where a slack-jawed Kazekage is standing. Was that pure chakra? The usually stoic man replies. Naruto laughs. That is Kai is my race, the Saiyans, use for all our attacks. And before you ask, no, I cannot use chakra, and no, I cannot teach this to others except other Saiyans. Oh, and keep what you saw and heard to yourself please, though I have a feeling all will be revealed soon. The Kazekage nods. Saiyans, where have I heard that before? I must look into my old archives to see if I can work something out. Naruto nods as the Kazekage shushens them back to the office. Back at the office, the Kazekage instantly goes to his bookshelf and sliding a book back into place. A click is heard, then the shelf slides over, revealing another room filled with old scrolls. He goes to the corner of the room which is full of dust and cobwebs and soon finds what he is looking for. He blows the dust off, then heads back to his office, closes the entrance, then sits at his desk and unrolls the scroll. He searches for a while, then his eyes widen in shock at the description of the Saiyan race, though the scroll greatly exaggerated things as Naruto read it as well. What you see there is greatly exaggerated, as I assume those were just stories that were passed down from generation to generation. Naruto states, earning a nod from the Kazekage, who rolls up the scroll and sets off to the side. Now, to cement relations with Konoha and Suna, I propose that you help with my son Gaara, the Jinchuriki to the Shukaku, as I have always had the feeling that he was born for greatness and that he had a hidden power hidden within him. But why me? Not that I am complaining or anything. The Kazekage laughs. Well, it takes one to know one. Naruto eyes widen at the cryptic message. How do you the alliance thing? Can you send him in please? I might be able to help determine this hidden power you speak of. The Kazekage nods and motions for his Anbu to get Gaara, and within 2 minutes he appears in the office. What do you need, father? I want to get my training done. I need to get stronger to protect Suna from destruction. Training, protection, that seems like Saiyan qualities. What's going on here? Gaara, I know I have not paid much attention to you, but this man over here says he can help you with something and better our relation with Konoha as a result. Gaara looks over at Naruto, then hears Shukaku's voice. Oh, I sense my brother Kurama inside the boy. I would trust him, Gaara. I feel good inside him. Gaara mentally nods and drops his sand defense, surprising the Kazekage. Shukaku says to trust you, Jinchuriki of Kurama. What can you do to help? Naruto nods and walks over to Gaara and places his hand on his head, then closes his eyes, searching for a power that lay dormant, a power like his that was awakened by Kami. The Kazekage watches with bated breath, wondering what the young Namikaze was doing. Soon Naruto's eyes snap open and mumbles something under his breath. Gaara, tell me, do you wish to protect your village as well as all of elemental nations as well as this planet? Gaara nods. Do you swear that you will give it your all and train to defeat those that stand before you, but kill only when it is needed to save the lives of others? Gaara nods again. Then I, Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, awaken your dormant powers to be reborn into what you were meant to be. Naruto blasts his life force upon Gaara, making a slight green glow around him, then soon a blast of power is felt coming out from Gaara. The Kazukiage recognizes it as the same aura Naruto is giving off. All of Suna is soon embraced in a warm feeling, a feeling of protection with an air of caution, making everyone happy inside. Ara grunts in pain as cracks and pops are heard of bones are being broken reformed, as well as muscles being reformed to fit the new body, as well as bone density being increased. The aura soon recedes revealing the new Gaara. He is now 5'7", but now has the same muscle mass as Naruto and the same black eyes instead of the green he used to have. I feel amazing, it's like I was meant to become this way. I knew I always was different from others, but this is beyond my expectations. Gaara bows. Congratulations brother, you are now a half Saiyan like me. The Kazukiage is wide-eyed at the whole ordeal, then voices his opinion this might sound odd, but if Gaara is a half Saiyan like you, and that you are both Jinchuriki. Does this mean all tailed beasts have Saiyan properties? Naruto scratches his head. It's possible, but it is supposedly dormant in anyone, not just people like Gaara and I. The Kazukiage nods and goes into the same room he got the scroll from after reopening it. He puts the scroll away and comes back with the 4-star ball, then hands it off to Naruto. You have proven your worth Naruto-sama and give this gift to you, may it lead you to greatness and help protect the nation we have grown to love. Also, if you have time I would like for you to stay here and train my boy to better prepare himself for the Chunin exams. Naruto nods yes, but I believe it would be best to keep him from the exams as I feel I will need him for what is to come. No questions please, all will be revealed soon. Bear and Naruto leave the office with an arm wrapped around each other's shoulder, smiling all the way making the Kazukiage shed a tear for the first time in a long while. With Goku. Goku was heading toward Oto after finding out that the Dragon Ball was not in Lightning Country as nothing showed on the Dragon radar. To say he was disappointed was putting it mildly. He hoped that Naruto and Vegeta had better luck. Goku decided to fly high above the incoming village of Oto, but enough to where he can still see anything important. He soon stops and hovers over the Sound Village looking and trying to sense anything familiar, but after 5 minutes nothing appears, but just as he was about to head home, Goku senses a signature he has not felt in many years. No, it can't be possible, I thought he was dead. This changes things for the worse, I must warn Sarutobi and the others. Goku leaves via instant transmission to deliver the grave news. Chapter 6. The Almighty Shenron. A man with a pale face and amber snake-like eyes sits on his throne deep beneath the village he runs, the village of Oto. Standing to the right of him is a man with silver hair and glasses. Said man is now currently shaking at the overwhelming kai that his master is putting out. His master's name is Orochimaru-sama. Is everything alright? No Kabuto, I sense a filthy monkey out there that needs to be extinguished. Monkey sir? Those filthy inbred monkeys. Those damnable Saiyans. Orochimaru points his finger at one of his guards and shoots a pink beam of kai into his heart, killing him instantly. At this point Kabuto backs up a little. What do you need me to do sir? He gets in a kneeling position. Orochimaru cackles, but it comes out as a foo. Gather your things, we are going on a hunt to find the one thing I failed to get many years ago, my immortality. As you wish m'lord. Kabuto stands then leaves the area to get ready. Immortality will be mine. All mine. With Goku. Goku just arrived back at the Namikaze estates in a panic after sensing an energy signature he thought he would never sense again. He busts through the home frantically searching for Vegeta or Naruto, and much to his ire he could not find either, that is until Vegeta spoke after coming from the bathroom. Boy. What's got your panties all in a bunch Kakarot? Oh thank Kami you're here, but where's Naruto? Vegeta shrugs, freezes back Vegeta, and I sense he is stronger than before. What? Impossible. Vegeta yells. I can't explain it, but we need to find Naruto and get to summoning Shenron as I fear if we wait any longer. How powerful are we talking about Goku? If you could beat him in your Super Saiyan, SSJ, form before, what's the big problem? I don't know why, but I sensed his latent energy and it's almost as powerful as my Super Saiyan 2 form, SSJ2. Oh shit, this is not good at all. Vegeta paces back and forth for a while, then comes to a conclusion. Once we use the Dragon Balls to restore the Lookout and our friends, I suggest letting Naruto use the full 2 years in there so that he can achieve his SSJ form and learn how to control it. Goku nods, it is a good idea, plus with Den we can keep track on Frieza's movements, but first let's get to Naruto. Right, Vegeta states, and both use instant transmission to lock onto Naruto's energy signature. With Naruto moments before. Gaara and Naruto was walking around Suna discussing about training and such. The villagers gave them each a wide berth, but waved and said hi to both as they felt their calming presence. Okay Gaara, in order to train we cannot stay here in Suna as we might destroy the place, and I have a perfect opportunity to do so, but I need to get Goku and Vegeta first. Gaara cocks his head in confusion. Who is this Goku and Vegeta? I assume it's friends of yours like us. Naruto nods yes, they are the ones that raised me, and I am thankful for it, but they are full-blooded Saiyans who lived thousands of years ago, hell we probably got some of our power from them. Gaara was about to respond, but both him and Naruto looked toward the direction of Iwa as they felt a massive surge of energy, making them both sweat. Kurama, what the hell was that? Naruto, whatever you do I hope you are prepared to fight whoever that is caused that surge of power could mean Iwa is no more. You're being serious for once so this cannot be good. How strong do you think the person is? I'm not sure, but Gaara just got done asking Shukaku the same thing. Gaara and Naruto look at each other and nod then bump fists together. Whatever the challenge, Naruto starts. Whatever the fight, Gaara continues. All will feel the brothers' might. Naruto finishes then both burst out laughing but soon stop as Goku and Vegeta appear in front of them, in which scares Gaara, making him try to send sand at them and found it not to work. Why is my sand not working? You are unable to use chakra, Gaara, hence why the sand does not respond. You use what is known as Kai, but we will worry about that in training. Well Naruto, I see you found another Saiyan and I feel he is like you in some ways. Goku states. Yes Goku, he also holds a Biju, but it's Shukaku or the one-tailed beast. Anyway we need to get to summoning Shenron and quick as Frieza is back and stronger than ever. Goku continues. And you will use the hyperbolic time chamber to speed up both you and your friend's training, though yours will be different Naruto. Vegeta ends. Naruto cocks his head in wonder then all turn again towards Iwa at another burst of energy. That's number 2, the first was much more powerful. Gaara states. Wait, you felt this before? Yes, it was just before you came here and I fear that if that is Frieza, he is intent on gathering the Dragon Balls for his immortality. Naruto states. We have no time to waste, we need to inform Sarutobi before summoning the almighty Shenron and Konoha. Gaara, you can come with as this pertains to you. Goku orders. Hi, Gaara, grab onto me and don't let go. Gaara nods and grasps Naruto's shoulder and all vanish out of the area. But Orochimaru moments before in Iwa. Both Orochimaru and Kabuto are flying high above Iwa as this is where they felt a rise in Kai hours before. They hover over a giant crater and shake their heads knowing the telltale signs of a blast of Kai and whatever was here is now gone. Something was here Lord Orochimaru, but it is long gone. Do you think Iwa has it? Maybe Kabuto, but before we go, let's drop these hideous disguises, shall we? Kabuto smiles at once, my lord, it will feel good to stretch again. Both Kabuto and Orochimaru yell out, then a blue aura begins to surround them and grow bigger in size. They scream again making the ground shake and the stone spires near them to crumble and fall away. There is a flash of bright light which reaches Iwa and 2 figures descend to the ground shortly afterwards, stretching their new bodies. The one on the right stands at 6 foot, has a pale face with what looks like a bone cap with a purple top with horns, his torso is white minus the purple shoulder caps and breastplate. His stomach is a pink color and has 3 toes for feet, his shins are the same white color with purple. Pink Freeze is King Cole transformation, the one to his left has long green hair that is braided, wears a tiara, has golden eyes, blue skin, and wears strange looking armor, as well as his other attire. The man on the right looks to his left, nice to see you back Zarbon. The man on the left looks right, I aim to please Lord Frieza, now can we have some fun with these peasants? Of course, off we go. Frieza states and both rise in the air shooting off towards Iwa. In Iwa Tsuchikage's office. Inoki is sitting at his desk doing the usual bane of every Kage's existence, paperwork. He was enjoying himself as best he could but was startled out of his seat by the feeling of an enormous presence beyond his walls as well as a great flash of light. He wondered what the hell that was and he soon got his answer as 2 people bust through the wall right in front of him. Who or what are you? Inoki states. Frieza grabs him by the scruff of his robes and pulls him eye level and asks one question, where are the Dragon Balls you are hiding? I don't know what you're talking about. What's a Dragon Ball? Inoki stutters out. At this point a bunch of Anbu burst into his office and all yell at the same time Inoki-sama as they see their leader held up effortlessly by this strange-looking man. Zarbon, eliminate the intruders. My pleasure Lord Frieza, Zarbon states holding out his hand and then shooting a large ball of blue Kai at the Anbu, which had no time to react. The ball hits them and explodes taking half the office and a good chunk of the mountain it was built into with it. My men. Inoki yells, damn you, what do you want? The Dragon Balls, old man. Where are you hiding them? Frieza points out his words. I'm being honest, I don't know what a Dragon Ball is. Frieza looks him in the eye and smirks, tch, too bad. Oh well, I guess it's on to the next village. Inoki was about to say something, but he was flung into the air, then gasped in pain as Frieza impaled him with his horns, then threw him out the window of the tower to the streets below. It instantly created a mass frenzy. Time to go Zarbon, but we will leave our presence here. Both blast out of the room and fly high into the air where Frieza points his finger into the air and focuses energy to the tip of it where an orange glow begins. The glow soon turns into an orb the size of a basketball, it is reminiscent of another sun. Frieza points his finger toward Iwa which sends the ball of Kai hurtling toward the village, the populace seeing this scream out as it comes closer, then all goes silent as the ball hits creating a massive explosion, sending dust and debris into the air. Iwa was no more, all that was left was a sizable crater in the ground. After seeing the destruction, a happy Frieza and Zarbon go to their next destination, Suna. Back in Konoha Hokage office. So you are telling me that Orochimaru is actually Frieza, he has most likely already raised Iwa and now is on the hunt for the Dragon Balls which you have in your possession. Sarutobi sighs, this is why I hate my job. Everyone chuckles in the room, then Naruto speaks up, Hokage-sama, we have to summon Shenron to deter Frieza from leveling any more villages. I know this will bring the target to us, but Gaara and I have already decided on a course of action to help the situation. We will be training for 2 years, whereas only 2 days passes here. Sarutobi cocks his head in confusion, although I would like to find out how the hell you can manage that, at seeing what you can do I give up trying to understand the Saiyan race. Gaara soon stumbles back holding his head and was about to fall down until Naruto caught him, he sets Gaara on the couch in the office. I heard many people scream at once, then it was silence my heart, I feel pain, I feel like my home is no more. Gaara begins to tear up. Naruto growls in anger and screams out making him power up, then proceeds to punch a hole in the wall, scaring Sarutobi and the hidden Anbu, but Vegeta and Goku knew what he was feeling. ARRGH. God damn it. How many more innocent lives have to die this day, how many more have to suffer at this tyrant's hands? Naruto takes deep calming breaths, which makes his aura disappear and him to feel better. Sorry about the wall Hokage-sama, but I know what Naruto is going through as I faced Frieza many years ago. Goku states which Sarutobi waves off. It's quite alright as Tsunade has done worse now I suggest summoning that dragon lest other villages get destroyed. If Iwa and Suna are already gone I can only hope you can stop this threat in time. Naruto picks up Gaara, slinging one arm over his shoulder so that he can stand, then looks towards Sarutobi. When this battle is over with the landscape will be forever changed, and all the elemental nations will know what the Saiyans are. For your sake I just hope you can stay out of the crossfire. If you thought my battle with Gato was bad sounding, then the battle that is to come will be hell on earth. After saying this all leave via instant transmission to the Namikaze estates to get ready for Shenron's reveal after a 1000-year absence, while Sarutobi signals his Anbu. Anbu, gather the council and tell them this meeting is of dire circumstance. What would you like us to tell them if they ask why? Cat says. War is approaching that only the gods themselves can win. And if they ask about what these gods are? Bear questions. Then I will have Goku or Vegeta explain the situation as Naruto and Gaara will be training to handle it. Any other questions? The Anbu shake their head good, dismissed. The Anbu vanished to gather the council while Sarutobi sighs and wonders how the world came to this. With Gaara and the Saiyan trio. Once they get back to the estate Naruto lets Gaara sit down on the couch to clear his conscience while he, Goku, and Vegeta go to the library and grab the Dragon Balls. It took only 3 minutes, but by time they got back Gaara was back on his feet ready to head out. Let's head to the backyard to do this, but remember, once we do Frieza will be on us like flies on shit. Gaara, after the 2 wishes are granted we need to head to the tower ASAP and quickly tell them of the situation so that we can get to training. Goku, Vegeta, please hold them off as best as possible for the 2 days we are gone and don't be afraid to ask the ones we wish back for aid. Naruto orders while everyone nods knowing how dangerous the situation is. As they get to the backyard, they find a good spot to summon Shenron, then set the balls in a circle in said area. Everyone looks at each other, nods, then Goku says the magic words. Come out, Shenron, and grant my wish. The balls start to glow and pulse with energy, the sky grows dark, catching everyone in Konoha off guard, then lightning and thunder start crackling making everyone scatter for shelter. Soon, a large beam of golden energy shoots into the sky, then forms into a massive Chinese dragon with red eyes. I am the eternal dragon, who has summoned me from my slumber. Down here Shenron. Goku yells and waves. Ah, Goku, I see Earth has got itself in trouble again. Goku nods very well I shall grant you 3 wishes but be quick about it. Naruto you're up. Naruto nods and stands close to Shenron looking it in the eyes. Almighty Shenron, we ask that we only use 2 wishes and then summon you later if need be, do you agree to these terms? I suppose. State your wish mortal and it will be done. First, can you bring back the lookout that once held the Earth's guardian many years ago? Your wish is my command. Shenron's red eyes glow for a moment then go back to normal it is done, you may speak your next wish. Naruto nods for my final wish I would like you to bring back the following people if it is within your power. I wish for Dend, Piccolo, Mr. Popo, Gohan, Trunks, and Krillin to be brought back to life, but summon them on the tower please. Shenron thinks for a moment then speaks as his eyes glow red. It is done, farewell. The gold energy gets sucked back into the Dragon Balls, making the sky turn to normal. Gaara and Naruto look to each other and nod. Naruto grabs Gaara and shoots into the air heading towards Wave to where the tower would be at. Goku and Vegeta grab the Dragon Balls and head inside to put them back, then rush outside to confront Frieza if he dares come this way. With Frieza and Zarbon moments before Shenron was summoned. Pathetic, I hoped Suna would have at least put up a fight, but what worries me is that I did not sense their Jinchuriki as we vaporized their village. Frieza states while floating above the massive crater that once was Suna. Your power is unmatched, Lord Frieza, you might take over this world after all. Zarbon chuckles. Take over the world, ha. I want to destroy it and take over the universe. The flash of gold in the direction of Konoha is spotted by Frieza and Zarbon, but they are too far away to see. They blast off and stop at the border of the Land of Fire, where Zarbon sees Frieza clench his fists and grind his teeth. What they saw in the distance was the almighty Shenron, and Frieza, for the lack of words, was extremely pissed. GRG, those damn monkeys will die. They have managed to get the slip on me for the second time, but no more. Oh, and that village is where Sensei is. I think I will pay him a nice visit. Frieza laughs manically while Zarbon stays silent, keeping his distance. Shenron disappears and the sky becomes light again. Zarbon and Frieza look at each other and nod, ready to blast off toward Konoha when they sense 2 incoming signatures. How are those 2 still alive? I know they were in the other world when I was reincarnated. GRR. Before Zarbon can voice his concern about Frieza's behavior, not that it would do much, the 2 signatures stop 5 feet in front of them, making Zarbon go wide-eyed in shock. Well, we got the over-eccentric bastard and the bull with no brains. Vegeta says, crossing his arms. Frieza. Goku simply states. Goku. Frieza clenches his fists. I got the transvestite while you get your old pal. Vegeta quips, angering Zarbon. Zarbon, hearing enough of Vegeta's mouth, shoots off a stream of blue kai right at his face. The blast hits, then disappears shortly after, showing an unscathed Vegeta. Just as I thought, you're nothing. Vegeta rushes in and punches Zarbon in the face, making him plummet to the ground, but rights himself just before hitting it. Shall we? Goku states, getting in a stance. You will perish for the final time here, filthy monkey. Frieza rushes forward just as Goku does, and a Taijutsu bout ensues. The fight for Earth's future has begun. With Gaara and Naruto outlook moments before. Naruto flies high above the clouds and eventually finds himself looking at a half-circle platform with various trees and shrubs with a building in the center. On said platform are the confused forms of Gohan, Dend, Piccolo, Mr. Popo, Trunks and Krillin. The group senses Naruto and waves toward him to come down. Gohan, dressed in his Piccolo-like outfit, speaks, hey, name's Gohan and all of us are confused about how we got here. Naruto scratches under his nose like Goku. Naruto, and the person to my left is Gaara. We used the Dragon Balls to bring you back, as we need the time chamber to train for 2 years. We know the risks, Mr. Popo, as Goku and Vegeta told me about it. Oh, I haven't seen Goku in a while. How is he? Great, Mr. Popo, but we have little time to explain as. End interrupts Naruto. Frieza, I sense him and another person as well as Goku and Vegeta. They have begun to fight, and I agree with Naruto with making haste. Frieza, but that's impossible. Piccolo states with Krillin right behind him. Trunks steps forward, alright, this is all just weird. How the hell are the enemies of the past coming back to Earth, and how many years has it been? Naruto and Gaara sigh, but no, they will not leave them until they get an answer. Alright, here is the short story before you guys let us train while you help Goku and Vegeta. Kami, no, not the one that used to be separate from you. Piccolo, awoke my Saiyan genes, then Goku and Vegeta trained me since age 4, I am 13 now. Kami's choice to awaken my genes brought back the Dragon Balls and in turn reincarnated the enemies you fought back to Earth. Oh, and it's been over 1,000 years. Can we go now? Gaara drawls. All nod as Mr. Popo motions them to come, I will lead you to the chamber and I will look around to see if there is any Saiyan armor left up here for you to use in 2 days. Thanks Popo. Gaara and Naruto chorus as they are led to the chamber. Well, that was unexpected. 1,000 years though, just wow. Krillin states. I still feel as powerful as before. Gohan states while stretching, I need to help father as I sense Frieza is more powerful than before. As will I, but what about you Piccolo, Dend, and Krillin? Trunks asks. We will stay here as I can get back to defending Earth, not much I can do out in the field. Krillin states with a chuckle. Trunks and Gohan nod, then blast off to help their respective fathers. Well, here we are. Remember, you only can spend 2 days in there, otherwise you will be trapped in there forever. Popo reminds them. We will be just fine Mr. Popo, but I fear for Earth and I and Gaara's 2-day absence. Naruto states. Just like Goku. Popo says as he opens the door in which both are half Saiyans step into ready to start their brutal training. Back with Frieza and Goku. Frieza gets hit in the face via a punch in the face from Goku, which results in him flying back some then retaliating by shooting a death beam from his finger, in which Goku bats away with his hand. The two rush forward again trading blows making sonic booms to sound in the air and the ground to shake. Frieza attempts an uppercut which Goku leans back to dodge then knees Frieza in the gut making him choke, he grabs Frieza by the legs swings a couple times and let go making him plummet to earth and hitting the ground making a deep crater. The scream is heard under the earth and a purple-pink energy erupts out of the crater, sending rock debris everywhere, the light clears and Frieza rises into the air, staring down Goku with a snarl. How are you so strong even though you haven't transformed yet? 1,000 years of experience does wonders, you should try it for once. Frieza growls and fires off a few more death beams which Goku dodges, but then gets axe kicked in the back via Frieza. Goku quickly turns and initiates another Taijutsu bout. But Zarbon and Vegeta. Zarbon picks himself up from the crater and snarls at Vegeta, shooting off Kai blasts toward him while rushing up to try and punch him in the solar plexus. Vegeta grabs his wrist, then plants his free fist into Zarbon's gut, making him gag out blood and spittle. Vegeta then follows up with more punches to the chest, then roundhouse kicks him in the head. Zarbon shoots off to his right thanks to the force of the kick and tries to right himself, but Vegeta clasps his hands together and rams them home into his center back sending him back down to earth, but this time he stops himself. You twat, I'm going to have transform. Fine, bring your ugly ass self out so I can blow my loads all over your insides, no homo. Zarbon growls in anger, then grunts as he begins his transformation. It is at this time Vegeta feels a signature he has not felt in a long while. Father. Trunks, so good to see you again. And Trunks look down to see Zarbon. Whoa, who's the ugly bastard? Vegeta smirks then laughs, who cares, with you and I around he's going to be nothing but a smear on the ground. Back with Frieza and Goku. Goku kept on dodging punches from Frieza as he wanted to stall him so that Naruto and Gaara can have some fight time once they came out of the time chamber. Using Goku's lapse in concentration, Frieza punches Goku in the gut then in the face sending him flying backward into the trees, but instead of hitting them, Goku is caught by someone. Hey father, man, am I glad to see you. Gohan. Goku hugs him so Frieza's back and yes, Naruto and Gaara have begun their training. Good, because all we need is to stall them out as Naruto needs this fight more than us. We may be stronger than these opponents, but this is Naruto's fight not ours as our time passed 1,000 years ago. Gohan nods in understating, then sees Frieza catch the flying body of a badly beat Zarbon. Zarbon, collect the Jinyu force and report back here while I take these filthy monkeys on. But lord, that's 4 against 1. I said go. Zarbon quickly nods and blasts off toward Odo. Vegeta and Trunks glide by Goku and Gohan, wondering what Frieza was thinking going against 4 Saiyans, but they all soon found out why as Frieza started to laugh and increases his power. You all will die here today, let me show you my true power. ARRGH. A massive blast of aura shoots outward alerting the entire elemental nations, and it just kept rising. Electricity started to spark off the aura and it was so dense that you could see into it. Vegeta, Goku, and their sons covered their faces as to not get dust and debris in their eyes, but inside they were slightly panicking as the aura they felt before was not the one they felt now. How strong will Frieza become, will Earth survive, so that our heroes will finish their training in the hyperbolic time chamber? Find out next time on Saiyan's Rebirth. What if Naruto has strongest Saiyan form in Dragon Ball, and thanks for watching my video till the end. If you enjoy this content then do consider subscribing to my channel and leave a like if you guys need the next part, comment down, and thanks for watching the video and see you guys next video.